Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Can you hear me? Great. Yeah, I know I have not yet started the video. थोड़ा मेकअप बाकी है इसके लिए कर रहा हूँ रुका हूँ. Great. So I'm audible. That is the best first. That means my mic is working properly. So good evening to you all. Welcome everyone to this session of financial accounting. Now already 656 people are there who are participating in this. Not they have reached to 660. In another 5 to 10 minutes, I think it will reach to 1000. Yes. Hi, Sarfraz. How are you? Yes, definitely. I'll do that. I'm very much fine. And before starting, though it is 1 month already, but Happy New Year to everyone. Wow, there is one student. That means in Mumbai, I'm internationally famous. There is one student from USA. That's great. I like it. So I can tell my wife that I'm in Mumbai, I'm internationally famous. Huh? Eh, Yes, Ganesh, I have not yet started the video because let's the people get join in and then I will start. Okay, welcome everyone. Good evening. Good evening to everyone. Priyanka, you can't hear me. I hope now it is. See, first of all, there are many people who are asking me today's link. So for them, today's lectures link I am just sharing with you all. And at the same time, I just want to tell you that in your student notice section, you should just log in there and go there. It is uploaded all the lectures link. So you can download it, the link, take the link from there and you can download the lecture. Okay. So those who want lectures ka link to be downloaded or to want to see that. So you have to go to your students notice section. There is a website of our college, right? Where you have you have to log in with your password ID. And in that, you will be, in the student notice section, you will be, they have uploaded with the current timetable at the same time. They have uploaded that. Okay. Thank you, Ruchira, for that compliment. And there was a question regarding trade discount and something why it is not shown in the balance sheet. My dear, at this moment of time, this is not the right time to tell you about trade discount and all that, because there are many students who are from the non-commerce background. So if I tell that thing right now, na, so it will be a nightmare for them. And I don't want my non-commerce students should get suffered. Okay? So we are not Krish that directly from the ground floor will reach to the top floor. I'm not Krish. I don't know about you people, but I'm not Krish. I'm a simple human being, normal human being. I'm not a superhero. Hi, Surya Khan. Very good evening, my dear. Karan, I don't know whether that group is there. See, whatever group you have created for your interaction, that group is created by your batchmate, not by the college. Then college has nothing to do with that group. But still, we will help you to get the link of the group so that you can join them. Okay? But in the group, in the WhatsApp group or in the Facebook, if there is a fight between yourself, he says something to him and you say something to him. In that case, what happened, my dear? You cannot come to the college and tell that complain about this case. This is what is happening because that group is not created by the college. First of all, I just want to clear it that. Okay, I'll give you the link. In the meanwhile, there are some person who have given the link, but since the screen is scrolling so fast, so I was not able to copy that link. I would request that mera bacha to to put the link. But right now, yeah, Shradika, thank you. Okay, so this is the link of your batch. So that much I can give it to you. Okay. So let us start. Since it is 8:56 already, number of student is increasing. It will, yeah. So let us start with a small introduction क्योंकि मैं इतना बड़ा इंसान भी नहीं हूँ कि बहुत बड़ा इंट्रोडक्शन लूंगा और टाइम लूंगा. ठीक है. Thank you, Ritesh. Thank you for that compliment that you like my acting, right? You like my acting in that video of the V lecture, right? Ritesh? So you like my acting, na? So I can get a Filmfare Award, right? Fine. Thank you so much. Okay. So my name is Shubham. It's lagging. So you can, since if it is lagging here, you can start in the meanwhile in a WhatsApp, no, sorry, in YouTube, and you can, hear it. Yeah, I play sometime. Okay. For my this thing, I'm not a professional, player, but for my reference, I play the guitar. Okay. Vanita, inshallah rakka. I have not got any WhatsApp link till now, Manjiri. I have got only Facebook a link which I will share with you. Those who are not in Facebook, I will get WhatsApp link. I will share it with you. But I will request not to make WhatsApp ka group, make it Telegram ka group because there is a limitation of number of people to be joined in a WhatsApp. Okay. So अभी तक तो WhatsApp group already full हो गया होगा. Okay, so just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. I'm doing something for you only. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment, beta. Please, please. Yes. Just give me a moment. I'll help you out. Thank you, Varun, for giving the link so that it will helpful for your batchmate people to join and do combined studies. Okay. So people who are just joined, I just want to tell them that I have not given my brief, my introduction. I'll give my small introduction and then I'll start the lecture. Then you only decide whether that introduction given by is worth or not. Okay, fine. So this is the link which I would like to share. Okay. Now every link is there. WhatsApp group link, Telegram group link, Facebook group link. At the same time, this lecture ka link where you can, see the you can log in there from YouTube and you can hear. If you are see there is thousand, there is a limitation of 1,000 here. So after 1,000, the people who are coming, give them this link so that they can join there. Okay, and the people who are asking me, sir, what about yesterday's lecture? Can we download that? Yes, from the YouTube you can download it. Yeah, you can YouTube it, you can download it. So you have the link of that lectures, which is there in the notice section. It is uploaded for you people today or today itself. Okay, in your notice section, and from there, with your login password ID, you just log into the website of the college and go to the students notice section. There you will be having with the timetable, you'll be having the link of the videos of various subject which has already taken. Yesterday was the first lecture of yours, right? Okay, that was POM. Okay, fine. So my dear students, this is Professor Suresh Pujari from this end. Today I am the host and ghost for your lecture for the today's evening. Okay, I am a commerce graduate. I have done my post graduation in commerce. At the same time, I have done my PGDBM in finance from Wellinger Institute. At the same time, right now, I am achieving my PhD in the topic of finance only. So by the end of May, Lorini, I will request you to log out and log out and log in, because from my side I have increased the volume. The volume is full. Please log out and log in. Shweta, I have given you everything. Yeah. So Dimple, once again, my name is Professor Suresh Pujari. I am the host and ghost of today's lecture, today's evening. Okay. So Professor Suresh Pujari, right? I have done my post graduation in commerce. Right. After that, I have done what do you say? PGDM in finance, MBA in finance. Right. At the same time, right now, I am doing PhD in finance. Okay, that will get over in the month of April. By the end of April, May, I'll be called as doctor. No, you can't go, Manish. You can't go for PhD. For PhD, you need to clear NetSet examination as per the Mumbai University rule, new rule. Or you should be clearing MCOM, Masters. If you have done Masters, okay. Thank you so much, Richa. And I am teaching from last 25 years. And I am teaching in Wellinger Institute from last 12 years. Welcome, Manohar. Nice to meet you. Okay, so last 12 years I am teaching. This is the 13th year in Wellinger Institute for this course, right? I am affiliated with 15 different colleges of Mumbai, including the management colleges like Chetna College and NL Dalmia, Wellinger Institute, then MET College, and at the same time, I'm conducting some subjects in Bombay Stock Exchange Institute, BSc Institute also. I am taking a lecture in International Institute of Sports Management. I am also the visiting faculty for NASM, National Association for Sports Management, right? So, and along with that, I'm also moderator for Mumbai University for for various management courses like in commerce, BMS, BBI, BAF. So I'm moderator for many subjects. So this is what इस सामने जो आदमी बैठा है उसका एक छोटा सा है ना, ये है इंट्रोडक्शन है बस. बाकी मैं कैसा हूं, मैं कैसे पढ़ाता हूं, वो तो मैं आपको पूछूंगा. Right. Today I'm here for my non-commerce student. Yeah, Karan, you can't say artist, but when I'm singing, basically I'm a singer. When I'm singing, I need to accompany. So at that time, lecturing, yeah, Bombay Stock Exchange Yogita, Bombay Stock Exchange Institute, BSc Institute. There is an institute who conduct master's course as well as bachelor's course for in capital market. So there various subjects, merger and acquisition, project finance, financial accounting, there I take. Okay. Ankita, see, the network is breaking. That may be possible, but थोड़ा बहुत ऊपर नीचे होगा तो in between I will keep on keeping off the my this thing my video so that the voice fluctuation will reduce. That much part I can do. Okay, so today you are here. Today you are here My dear Mariam, I told you there is a limitation of WhatsApp. So if you are first come, first serve basis, okay. So I have given you all the link. You can join with them in Telegram, WhatsApp, Facebook, whichever, wherever you are. Okay. I am not the person, I'm not the admin of that group. We are, Wellinger Institute has nothing to do with that group. So please don't put that message, sir. The WhatsApp is full. Okay, WhatsApp is full. That is not my lookout, my dear. I'm here for explaining the financial accounting. But to help you out, I have given you the link. But that link is not created by me. That link is not created by me. Now, see, this is one more link of the WhatsApp which I got right now. Please check that. Okay. So, my dear student, thank you, Pritesh, for that word so that I'm confident that from my side there is no network issue. Thank you, Pritesh More. Okay, so what I'm saying that today you are here with me. You are most welcome, Kaveri. Today you are here with me for the financial accounting subject. And out of this 962 students right now which who are online with me, there are there may be 50% or 60% students who are from non-commerce background. Who are from non-commerce background. So I am basically here for my non-commerce background students because commerce students already know this thing very well. So it is for them, it is just like a revision for them. But trust me, you will find it something new. You will say that at the end of the day, you will say, "Ha, yaar, this person has given me something which I have not learned in my commerce, right?" Yes, Arijit, I can see your post, but the thing is, my dear, the thing is what the post when you are putting now, there are many people who are 970 people if they type, the screen is moving fast, so I may not or may read your my good name Manisha, my good name is Professor Suresh Jagannath Pujari. Yeah, Vijay, uh, what you say? Uh, you have asked me, so I'm giving you that clarification. But this is not the platform to ask. If you have done MCOM, see, last 2 years before pandemic, there was a before till pandemic, na, there was a rule that you can join PhD after MCOM masters. But now Mumbai University has passed a rule that gazette that if you want to do PhD, either you should be MPhil or you should have done pass either NET or SET or both. Okay, fine. See in this, the last link is the YouTube link. Those who are asking me, sir, what is the YouTube link for today's lecture? The last link is the YouTube link. Okay. So let us start. So all my non-commerce students, don't worry. You are from BSc, you are from chemical background, you are from engineering. I am there for you. I am there for you. And since you are at the end of the lecture, I just want to know from you, my dear, this if those who are commerce student, there is no need of joining any classes for this course. Okay, there is no need of joining any class for this course. Okay, whatever, if you have gone through my this thing, if you are sitting in my VCF lecture, or if you have gone through the what you say the video lectures which is uploaded for you, Anna, recorded by me and uploaded for you by the institute. If you only follow that, now then also all the concept will be cleared. Okay, Sana, my name is Professor Suresh Pujari. ठीक? Okay, so financial accounting. Before starting this, I will tell everyone, please don't ask any question which I have not yet explained. First thing, Sakshi, don't worry, I'm there, beta. First thing, don't ask any question from the topic which I have not yet explained. If you want to ask any question from whatever I have taught till now, That you can ask. Let me finish first my statement and then you can ask. Okay, fine. Is that clear? Okay. And the third thing which I want you to follow, since my subject is practical, my subject is practical. So apart from the your theory subjects, they put PPT on the screen. In my subject, PPT means you have only points, nothing else. So if you want me to put PPTs on the screen, I'll finish up the lecture in 2 hours, and you will get only that much knowledge. But if you want my 25 years ka knowledge, which will help in a better way, then whatever plan I have done for you, made for you, you have to follow that. So I want permission from you. Do you want my 25 years knowledge, or you want only the book knowledge, what is there in the portion? Right? So trust me, you will not get bored. So don't ask me, sir, there is nothing in the screen. There is nothing in the screen. There is nothing in the screen. Because screen, PPT is all for you, my dear. I am here to explain you the concept. If you understand the concept and you go through, download the PPT from the e-learning tool and you go through the point, sir has cleared this point. Just read it. You will be able to understand. Thank you so much for giving that permission. So whoever is coming right now, I'm just telling you that I'm not going to put anything on the screen. Just listen to me and don't waste your time. Don't, divert your concentration by typing. Keep your hand back. Listen to me. I'll give time to and ask question. Okay. So Ram, I am telling you that you have to follow some points while sitting for my lecture. No problem, Deepa. I am here for you all people. I am there from you all people who are from BA, science, engineering background, IT background, whatever. They don't know commerce ka ABCD also. Okay, Radhika, I am not the right person. Radhika, one thing I want to ask you, Radhika Mendra, ठीक है? Radhika Rathod, oh, name में बहुत suppose if you want to go for a vegetable, ठीक है, buy a vegetable for your house, will you go to what you say, the grocery shop? Will you go to the grocery shop? Radhika Rathod, you will go to grocery shop to get vegetable. Are you sure? Radhika Rathod. Radhika, if you want vegetable, will you go to grocery shop? No, right? Vegetables. Vegetables. Go to the vegetable vendor, right? So similarly, you are asking me, sir, कि कुछ तो सर हमको आईडी नहीं मिला हमको. वो कौन, वो आईडी देने वाला बंदा मैं हूं क्या? आपने मुझे देखा था क्या कि आईडी बांटते हुए देखा था आप लोगों ने? कैसा सवाल है बेटा? यू आर वेस्टिंग योर टाइम, नॉट माइन. मुझे क्या है, मेरा मीटर डाउन है, 7 o'clock starts, my money is getting added. My institute is paying me till that time. I'm sitting from 7 to, actually the time is 7 to 9:30, but if I sit till 10:30 also, the institute will pay me. Okay, so if you are asking me and diverting me the questions which are not related to the topic or not related to me, then it is you can get your URL ID in your students portal. Okay, सब लोग अपना अपना व्हाट्सएप, टेलीग्राम, फेसबुक छोड़ दो प्लीज. कॉन्सेंट्रेट. आई एम स्टार्टिंग द लेक्चर नाउ. एंड जो बाजू में टीवी में छाछ भी कभी दही थी सीरियल चल रहा है, उसको बंद कर दो. Yes, Zafar, I can see your message, beta, but the message, the message is the screen is scrolling so fast, so it may happen that I may miss your. Okay, don't worry, Kumar. If you understand little or if you don't understand anything from today onwards, you will say, I am comfortable with commerce language. Okay, fine. So, yes, Piyush, please, I can see everyone's message, but the message which is important, I will which is related to the topic, I will take that message and discuss with you. But sir, मैं दिख रहा हूँ क्या, मैंने पाउडर लगाया क्या, मैंने लिपस्टिक लगाया क्या, तो वो सब का आंसर तो मैं दूंगा नहीं ना. ठीक है. Yes. 1,000 students over. Now those who want to join, tell them to join from the WhatsApp link, from the YouTube link. The YouTube link for your lecture is, this is the YouTube link of your lecture. Divya, Roshni, please see what will be the benefit that whether I'm able to see your. Did I ask you any question? Did I ask you any question that I want to see what is your answer? I didn't ask you any question. Okay. So stop. Now the screen should stop. Yeah, you can make the notes, Ravindra, if you want. If you make the notes, because there are people who keep on typing whatever I'm explaining, and they make the notes and they share with the people. Okay, chalo. So financial accounting, you are here with me for the financial. Yes, my dear Zafar, I have already started. So yeah, Zafar is making the notes for everyone. Thank you, Zafar. God bless you, mera beta. God bless you. Okay, you are doing a good thing. Okay, fine. So don't worry, those who are not recording, Zafar will be recording. Zafar, everyone is saying thank you to you in advance. God bless you, mera beta. Acha, so financial accounting. Now, before starting this subject, financial accounting, I would like to say that I am not asking you people whether there is commerce student. I would like to say and make you aware of that when I'm talking about the accountancy field, there are three fields in the accountancy. There are three fields in the account. I'm not asking anyone, so I don't want any answer from you all. I don't want any answer from you all. I'm not asking because I'm here basically for my non-commerce students. So they don't know. So I will explain them. And after the explanation, if I'm asking the question, then at that time you can answer. Okay. So, when I'm talking about accountancy, accountancy has three different fields. One is financial accounting. Second one is cost accounting. Third one is management accounting. I repeat. Accountancy is classified into three different fields. First one is the financial accounting. Second one is the cost accounting. Third one is the management accounting. No, I'm not asking anyone what is that, what is this. I will explain. No, I don't want to make in trouble, put you in trouble. Okay, so financial accounting, cost accounting, management accounting. Now, sir, what is financial accounting? You are here today for financial accounting with me, but you should know the difference between this accountancy field. Madhav, I don't put anything on the screen. In the screen, only I will be visible to you. In the screen, only I will be visible to you. I don't put any PPTs because my subject is totally practical. Okay, Madhav? So please concentrate. Don't waste your time in typing, my dear. Trust me, if you only concentrate, you will enjoy and you will learn better, more things than, putting the question, sir, where is the screen and all that. Okay, fine, Madhav. God bless. Okay, fine. So accountancy is classified into three different fields: financial accounting, cost accounting, and management accounting. You are here today for financial accounting. But before starting financial accounting, you should know as a management students, you should know the basic difference of these three financial accountancy field. The very first one, Salman. Thank you. Welcome, Salman. So the very first one is the financial accounting. So if someone asks today, from today onwards, if someone asks you what is financial accounting, you should simply say, sir, financial accounting is nothing but it is a records of business transaction. What is financial accounting? It is nothing but records. What? Records of what? Records of business transaction. If suppose you are having a business, in that business you are buying, selling, paying, receiving, payment of expense, every single rupee spent 2 crores rupees spent, every single rupees received, 2 crore rupees received. Every single penny, whether it is an expense or income, will be recorded. No, I have just stopped the video because in between my mom had come to ask something. So I'm very sorry for that. Without giving notice to you, I've off the video and no, I was on the mute. Okay. So financial, what is the financial accounting? Someone asked you from today. Sir, it is a records of business transaction. Sir, what is transaction? Transaction means lane, exchange of goods and services from one person to another person, one person to another person, one person to another person. That is transaction. So each and every transaction, whether it is rupee 1 or rupee crores, each and every expense, 1 rupee expense of the company or crores rupees expense of the company, it is financial accounting. So financial accounting is the records. It will have, the financial accounting will have records of each and every rupee spent, each and every rupee received. Simple, clear. मस्तक में रिकॉर्ड करो, पुस्तक में नहीं रिकॉर्ड करोगे, I don't mind. मस्तक हमारे साथ हमेशा रहेगा, पुस्तक आपके साथ नहीं रहेगा. Is that clear, Omkar? Is that clear? Correct. Understood. So what is, see, before starting financial accounting, we'll be going in deep. But before starting that, you should be aware. My student, at least my student, I forget about other students. My students, those who are linked with me, those who are connected to Wellinger Institute or some way connected to me, they should know. Otherwise, it is an insult for me. People say, Professor Suresh, they are your student and they don't know this. So that should not happen, my dear. Okay, so financial accounting is the records of business transaction. Each and every rupee spent by the company or each and every rupee received, earned by the company is recorded. So every record is there. Okay, Sandeep, financial accounting is the records of business transaction. Financial accounting is the records of business transaction. Sandeep, if you're finding it, if the voice is breaking, I will request you to log out and log in again. Fatafat, please do that. Log out and log in again. Definitely you will get the better this thing. Okay? Okay. Acha. So, second, sir, what is cost accounting? Cost accounting. See, name itself. I'm not asking. So don't type. I don't want answers from you. I'm not asking. Because if I ask one question, 1006 answers will be there. So reading that is a waste of your time, not my time. I'm being paid for this. Okay. Okay. So what is cost accounting? See, name itself suggests the mean cost, costing. Cost accounting is introduced. The major function of cost accounting, see, whenever, suppose you have produced, suppose, just give me, just hold on. I'll show you something. Okay. Suppose I am the manufacturer of this marker. Priya, financial accounting is the records of business transaction. What is financial accounting? It is nothing but records. Records of what? Records of business transaction, Priya. We'll be going in deep because we are here for that subject only. But find right now the basic difference of three accountancy field. Priya, now it is clear? Okay, very good. Thank you, beta. Okay, second, what is cost accounting? I'll explain you. Now see, suppose I'm the manufacturer of this marker. Suppose I'm the manufacturer of this marker. If I don't know how much I have spent on this production, on the production of one pen, will I be in a position to sell this product in the market at a rate, fixed rate? No, right? No. Superb. So if I'm producing any product, I have taken this example. I'm a manufacturer of anything. So Vedant, if I'm producing this marker, whiteboard marker, okay, I'm the manufacturer of this whiteboard marker. If I don't know how much I have spent to produce this one pen, will I be able to fix up the selling price of this pen in the market? Will I be able to fix up the selling price in the market? No. So in that case, if I don't know the cost, what I will do, I will end up selling this pen with the market rate prevailing for the other company's marker? Yes or no? Anjali, if I don't know the cost, what I will do, I will end up selling my marker at a rate at which my competitors are selling the product. So in that, I may suffer loss because I don't know, because the cost which I have spent to produce this is 40 and I am selling it at 33 rupees. That means because the competitors, the other company's marker was sold at 33 rupees. So I am suffering a loss. ठीक है, or I may incur income also. So that is the reason it is very much necessary for the company. It is very much necessary for the company to know the cost of production. So there should be one person who will helping him. So for that reason, cost accounting is introduced. For that reason, cost accounting is introduced. So what is the main reason for which cost accounting is introduced? The main reason of the cost accounting to introduce is to estimate the cost of the product or the cost of the services rendered by the company. Cost of the product or cost of the services rendered by the company. See, there are manufacturing industry as well as there are service industry also. So every company is not producing, right? Okay, Pallavi. So what is cost accounting? Major reason they have introduced cost accounting in order to help the company, any company, whether it is service related company, service oriented company or manufacturing company. Every company wants to know the total cost of their operation so as to charge to the customer. So that is done by cost accounting people. They are totally meant for that only. They are not supposed to do. Yes, Praveen, out it will be applied to the hospital also. In hospital, what are the various expenses? Categorize that expense. Various expenses, doctors from the staff, doctors, ward boys, till the material, ambulance charges, everything. Add it and divide with the number of number of patients you have attended. That will give you the cost. Understood? Yeah, right. Okay, so cost accounting is nothing but it is the major function of cost accounting is to estimate the cost of the product manufactured by the company or cost of the services rendered by the company. For that reason, cost accounting is introduced. Acha, now tell me, in order to calculate the cost, suppose I am the cost accounting person and I am calculating cost. So what to calculate the cost of this product? To calculate the cost of this product, what will I be needing? What should I what is the requirement for calculating the cost of the product? So to calculate the cost of the product, what are things? Data regarding what? Data regarding, sir, what are the expenses I've incurred for raw material, how much I paid for wages, how much I paid for factory expense, how much I paid for admin expense, how much I paid for maintenance expense or marketing expense, everything. Now that information, who will provide that information to me? Who will provide that information to me? Shruti, you are absolutely right. Who will provide that information to me? Without that information, I will not know, not the manufacturer, not the accountant Praveen, not the accountant, not the accountant. Financial accounting. अभी तो मैंने तुमको बताया. What is financial accounting? It is a record of each and everything, man. Each and everything. Each and everything. So financial accounting will provide me all the records which I require. So from that record, I'll take what is required for me to calculate the cost and add it. Not finance department, financial accounting. Financial accounting will give you the records of all the transaction, all the expenses which is incurred to manufacture this product. So without financial accounting, can you do cost accounting? Without financial accounting, can you do cost accounting? No. Understood? So what is cost accounting? Some people are saying, sir, please define cost accounting. Cost accounting, they are interlinked that, yes, but without financial, you cannot do costing, Shubham. Okay, so what is cost accounting definition for you? Cost accounting is nothing but the major the function of cost accounting is to estimate the cost of the product manufactured by the company or cost of the services rendered by the company. And to estimate that cost, I require data which is provided by financial accounting. I think it is clear, crystal clear to everyone. Crystal? Yes. See, margin means profit. I am not talking about profit. If you want to know the profit, financial accounting will give you the profit. Cost accounting is concerned with the cost of the production. Anushri, I will request you to log out and log in. Anushri, I'll request you to log out and log in. Ritika, what is cost accounting? Financial account. First, again, I have completed two things. What is financial accounting? Financial accounting. This is Ritika and those who have not were not present at this time. Okay. So financial accounting, if someone asks you what is financial accounting, simply say, sir, it is a records. It is a records. But kiska record? It is a records of business transaction. It is a records of business transaction. You paid wages, it is recorded. You received income, it is recorded. You purchased raw material, it is recorded. You have spent expense in factory, recorded. Expense in office, recorded. Expense in management, marketing department, recorded. Each and every transaction. Okay, wherever you are spending money, you are spending or you are earning, it is recorded. Everything is recorded. That is a record. The duty of the financial accounting is to keep on writing what is happening. Keep on writing. Okay, and then what is cost accounting? Cost accounting is nothing but it is a process of estimating the cost of the product manufactured by the company or cost of the services rendered by the company. Yes. See, Jigar, in that you purchase raw material, you purchase machinery, you purchase paid wages, everything will be recorded, Jigar. Not only raw material, everything will be recorded. So you have the record in that. And from that, for calculating the cost of this, what are the amount is incurred? Because in your company, you are not only producing pen, you are producing the whiteboard also, you are producing the ink also. So I am supposed to calculate the cost of this. So in that case, I will take the information of the cost only which is incurred for this. Anju, Mera bacha, I have not put any kind of PPT because my subject is practical. So don't expect PPT of my subject. Only the PPT is me. And all the PPTs are here, which I am transferring with telepathy to you. My dear Narendra, budget is a totally different thing, my dear. Because budget is not only for production, budget is for overall company's operation. That is done separately. It has nothing to budget is planning. It is made by the people of the company only. For all the department people come together and they will make the budget. They will discuss each department's requirement. Okay. Okay, fine. Chalo. So now, cost accounting is over. See, you should know the basic difference. You are getting into it. Why? There is a subject cost accounting in the next semester. There is a subject of cost accounting in the next semester. So next semester, we will do the cost accounting in detail. Right now, just take the basic difference of these three accountancy. Then I'll come to financial accounting. We'll go in deep. Okay. Venkatesh Hariharan sir. PPT. What is PPT? The points which I am giving it to you. So in the PPT, it is just the heading financial accounting, cost accounting, management accounting. And this is not there in any textbook of yours. This is not there in the PPT which is given to you. It is the knowledge which I am giving it to you from my 25 years ka experience. So I have taken permission from you that, sir, we want your 25 years ka knowledge rather than only the knowledge of the PPT. What do you want? Venkatesh Hariharan, sir. What do you want, sir? So I have taken permission. Yeah, forget about everyone. See, if they are not able to understand this simple layman's English explanation, then they cannot understand anywhere. That is my promise to you, that they will not be able to understand anywhere then. Okay, so those who are asking, yeah, Vedant, see, actually, from last two lectures, there are many people who have put a mail to me, not to the management. Sir, please talk in English only. I to love to mix Hindi and English, but when I'm using Hindi, there are many people who are not able to understand. Thank you, Dhananjay. I love you too, Dhananjay. So I'll use Hindi also. Yeah, Palashi is there. She will not be able to understand Hindi because she's saying only English. Okay, so in between I'll be using Hindi, not a problem. Because without Hindi word, na, I feel that ki I'm no, na, I'm incomplete. So I'll use sometime in between Hindi. Okay, fine. Acha. So what was the first point, Venkatesh Hariharan sir? The first is financial accounting. What is financial accounting? Mastak, you record in Mastak, not in Pustak. So don't think of PPT. Okay. So what is financial accounting? It is a records of what? Of your business transaction or how much you are spending, where you are spending. That is irrelevant. It is spending, every income, every expense, every income is recorded. And from that record, if something is required for me to calculate, I'll take that. So that record will help me to calculate. So now the next duty of the company is to calculate the cost of the production, because yes, Debashish, your question is visible, my dear, but the question, if it is relevant, I'll definitely, yes, everything Vindhya Vanshi. Wow, Vanshini. What a name, man. Vindhya Vanshini. Palashi, it includes indirect tax. Palashi, cost accounting includes indirect tax, my dear. Because when you purchase raw material, you pay GST. So that is included. Obviously, it is included. Yes, Yogesh, please don't ask this question. This is childish question. Can you see? See, I have a small board. In this, one, two, three, four, five, six people chat comes on the screen. And when more six people type, this chat goes up. So in that, you know, some people chat, I have it is visible, and some people chat is just scrolling. Okay, Ganesh, what do you want me to explain again, my dear? Will you able to? I have not yet started the subject, because I promise you to give my knowledge to you. That is the reason I've been explaining the differences. Okay, financial accounting, Ganesh, where were you when I was explaining financial accounting? I've explained 3 to 4 times. Ganesh, my dear, where were you, my dear? Is it because of network problem, or you are watching Chas Bhi Kabhi Dahi Thi serial? Acha, network problem. Okay, Ganesh, then I'll help you. Just give me 2 minutes ka break if you don't mind. Can anyone type in between? Can type financial accounting and cost accounting ka definition which I have given to you. Just give me 1 minute. I'll 2 minutes, not 1 minute. I'll come. Just give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes. Great. I was not there. That's the reason I was not visible, my dear. Those who are asking me, sir, where were you? Were not visible. Okay. So what is financial accounting? Financial accounting is a process of, it is a records of business transaction. Financial accounting, it is a record of business transaction. And with the help of that record, you will take some items of expenses which is incurred to produce the product of which you are the manufacturer. So to know the cost of the product manufactured by you and to know the cost of the services rendered by you, cost accounting is introduced. So the major function of cost accounting, the main function for which cost accounting people have been introduced, is to estimate the cost of the production or cost of the services rendered by the company. And and for that you require financial accounting. So this was the two things. Yes, these were the two things. Costing is means calculation, my dear. Cost accounting is a bigger term. In cost accounting, costing takes place. Costing means estimation. So why they are different? They are same. Cost accounting is a process of recording and measuring the cost of the goods manufactured by the company or the service rendered by the company. Okay. Now third question. Welcome Ganesh. Welcome. Third category or third area of accountancy, management accounting. Management accounting. Now, what is management accounting? See, management accounting, please listen to me. Please listen to me. Management accounting is nothing but it is a tool. It is a tool, technique. Management accountings are technique. In management accounting, you will get technique, sir. Technique for what? For cricket, for playing long tennis, for playing, because everything, every process, every particular functioning has some technique, right? If you go with the technique, you are pro, you are professional in that. Okay. So what is management accounting? Management accounting gives you various accounting technique which helps the people to analyze the position of the business, whether it is financially good or bad, whether company's operation is good or bad, whether the company's growth is going upward or downward. If the growth is going upward, is it because of increase in the production, or is it because of the increase in the price in the market? Okay, the company's expense is growing or reducing. If the expense is reducing, it is best for the company. See, if the expense of the production is decreasing, it is good. But that decrease is because of the decrease in the production, then it is not good. Right? So to analyze the position of the business, to analyze the functioning of the business, whether the company is doing better from the previous year or not, whether the company is doing better as compared to the another company, another competitors in the market or not, to analyze their position. Management accounting is a tool. वेदांत, मेरा बच्चा, ये सबसे इजी लैंग्वेज है बेटा. अगर मेरे बदले कोई और सर लेगा ना तो ऐसा, ठीक है, they will think that you are not Vedant, they will think that you are a management student, and management student knows everything, so they talk in that level. But I'm not talking in that level, I'm going to the gross level, root level. Okay, understood? So इससे लेमैन में गिरूंगा ना तो फिर तो बोलेंगे कि सर यू आर टीचिंग टू मैनेजमेंट स्टूडेंट और यू आर टीचिंग टू 8, 9, 10 स्टूडेंट. Here, when I'm explaining why you are wasting your time in typing, just give me a reason. Did I ask you anything? Did I ask you anything? Just tell me. So you don't like my explanation, or that means you don't like my face? Huh? I'm not so handsome. I cannot use the word beautiful because that is for girls, right? Am I not handsome? Yeah, Jigar, Jigar. Yogita. Thank you, Arun. You made my day, Aparna, Arun. Thank you so much. Rajkumar, part 2. Okay. So what is management accounting? Management accounting is a accounting tool. It is a technique. Management accounting gives technique in order to analyze the business position. In order to analyze the business position. Now you will ask me, sir, what are the technique? That example I am not supposed to give because we are not here for that's that tools, because we are not doing a management accounting. But still, if you want, see, if you want to know that suppose I am a financial institute and you have come to me You have come to me for loan. I'm a financial institute. You have come to me. So you have given your documents, your IT return, your various income statement and everything. So I will do some calculation, because in order to analyze your position, I need to do some calculation. That calculation is a tool. Who gave that? Devoke Dev Mahadev? No, it is not given by Devoke Dev Mahadev. It is given by management accounting people. That is called ratio. So with the help of that, you can easily find out whether to give loan to this person or not. So see how this technique is very useful for the company, whether it's for the company, inside the company, outside the company, everywhere. This tools is used for taking decisions. Understood? So management accounting is basically a tools or technique to analyze the business position. That's all. Management accounting is a tool or technique which helps to analyze the business position. Yes, it is used by CIBIL, it is used by banking institute, it is used by various people. Okay? Understood? Again, for using that tool, I need to know what is the percentage of profit. That is ratio. That percentage means ratio. So who gave that tool? Financial apna management accounting. But for finding the profit ka percentage, I need to know the profit and the sales. Who will give that information? Who will give that information? Who will give that information, Shreya? Cost accounting does not give you information about profit, my dear. One person is having all the information, whether it is cost or income or profit, every financial accounting. So now you understood, without financial accounting, you cannot do cost accounting, you cannot do management accounting. That is the reason wherever you are starting your accounting knowledge to learn the accounting, you start with financial accounting rather than starting with cost accounting or management accounting. Is that clear? So management accounting is a tool or technique. Those who are asking me definition, management accounting is a tool or technique. Tool or technique used by the people to analyze the position of the company, whether the company's growth is going upward or downward with the previous year. Okay? So if it is going upward, it is good. For what reason the growth is going upward? So that we can continue that, we can improve that. Okay? Understood? Understood. So that is, for that you require records, previous 5 to 6 years ka records. So who will provide that record? Who will provide that? Meaning tools means technique, my dear, technique, the formula. है ना? See, you spend 5 rupees for suppose you spend 50 rupees for tea and nasta, and 100 rupees for this thing for your lunch. What is your total expense? How you calculate? How you calculate? By adding. है ना? That adding is a tool, na? Because of that adding, you got to know the total amount. So addition is a tool. So similar kind of tools is given by management accounting to compare the various area of the business, whether it is doing good or bad. Okay? So, but what are the tools? Please don't forget, but don't ask me that. It is not your right time to talk about that, because that is there in the later part of your course. Right now, today, you are here for financial accounting. So now 3 points, 3 accounting is clear to everyone. 3 accounting is clear to everyone. Right? So this is the management accounting is a tool or technique to analyze the business position. So these are the 3 area of accounting. So accountancy has 3 different area: financial accounting, cost accounting, and management accounting. Financial accounting, cost accounting, and management accounting. Okay. Now come to the original subject which you are with me today. Deepak, We have started the course, my dear. You are a commerce student or a non-commerce student? Deepak, you are a commerce student or a non-commerce student? You are a science student. So you are aware of this accountancy field, three different accountancy field? No. So that means you have learned, na, my dear. You have learned three different things now, right? So you have learned something, that means it is started, na? So you have asked me, sir, whether the course has started or not. I didn't understand what is the meaning of that. Course have started or not. What is the meaning of that statement? Course have started or not? Yes? Deepak, you have learned something, na? Okay. So now come to financial accounting. Now in a deeper way, what is exactly financial accounting? How it is done? How it is, how it collect the records, how it write the records, everything we are going to study in 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 chapters in your, midterm examination. And I want to tell you one thing. In the first lecture only, I'm telling you one thing, that the third chapter of your portion, you have to do by reading the textbook and by watching the video. The third chapter. Because for me, very important chapters are first and the second. First chapter is the foundation stone of the accounting system. So if you don't understand first chapter and second chapter, there is no need of doing the further accounting thing. It is not useful for you. It is not useful for you. Okay. So third chapter you have to do on your own. On your own means with the help of the video lecture which is recorded. Third chapter, balance sheet chapter. You have to do it. Okay. I'll complete, because first chapter, second chapter, and the fourth chapters I want to complete, because there are many things, lots of things which I have to tell you. It is not saying that, Salman, I didn't say it is not important. I said one chapter you have to do on your own. On your own means with the help of my video lecture only. So don't think that you have to do on your own. You have to go through the video lecture, download it on a mobile phone, and keep on listening to that lecture. But after completing 2 chapters. Okay, Palash, there is all MCQ question. There is no need to prepare any preparation, but you should know the process, the flow of the process. That is important. Oshin, my typing speed is very slow, my dear. So whatever I have explained till now, I have written it on the screen. I have typed it for you. See, I have explained what is financial accounting, what is a cost accounting, and what is management accounting. So management accounting is a tool or technique used to analyze the position of the business, whether what is the growth of the business. That is the position means financial position of the company, position of the business. So there are 3 different accountancy field. Those who are finding my voice is cracking or voice is not audible clearly, because of that they are not able to understand, it is technical issue. So for them, whatever is taught till now, this is what the okay. Fine. So now what is financial accounting? Now in deep. Now financial accounting video lecture is made by me only, Sandeep. Just go follow that. There are many people who are already see before coming to VCF lecture. It is it is meant that video lecture has to be seen by you before coming to the video this lecture. As soon as you get the admission, you have to go through that video lecture and come to, because VCF all the see, we have 2 VCF. In that 2 VCF we cannot complete the whole thing, right? So we are giving shortcut tablet of that. So that tablet will become more effective if you have already gone through the videos which is recorded for you and uploaded for you. But people don't do, because you are busy. I can understand, you are all working professionals. But since you have joined the course, you need to do that. That is what time management. Okay. So forget about that. That is the reason I'm telling you that it is not possible for me to go through all the chapters. Mihika, you will not have any doubt, my dear. That is my promise to you. You just go through that chapter, na? Okay. because in that chapter you have to just records. You have to keep on recording the things in that, and what are the things will come in that. That is important. So how you got that, we have done in first chapter, second chapter, and fourth chapter. Okay, okay. So what is business transaction? What is financial accounting? Financial accounting is a process of one. Financial accounting is a process of one, analyzing the business transaction. One, analyzing the business transaction. Okay. Recording the business transaction. Second is recording the business transaction. Recording the business transaction. Okay. Third, getting results. Getting results. When I use the word results, you just copy it down, jot it down, fatafat. So what is financial accounting? It is a process of analyzing the business transaction, right? Recording the business transaction, and recording the business transaction. After recording, getting the results out of it, analyzing the business transaction, recording the business transaction. Third, getting the results, and fourth, communicating to the people. These are the four process in the financial accounting which takes place throughout the year. I repeat, financial accounting is a record. So for recording the business transaction, the very first thing you need to analyze. Sir, how to analyze? Sir, give me example. Definitely I'll give you the example, but how to analyze and how to record, it is there in the second chapter. Right now, process. Follow the process. How to analyze? I'll teach you in the second chapter. How to record? Because after analyzing, you need to record. So how it is recorded? Second chapter. Thank you. Thank you very much, Narendra. Thank you so much. God bless you, मेरा बच्चा. ठीक है? So how to analyze the business transaction? ठीक है? That we are going to learn. That we are going to learn in the second chapter. ठीक है? After analyze, you need to record the business transaction because financial accounting is a record. So you need to keep on record, na? Record in a book. ठीक है? So that is accounting book. So record. How to record? Second chapter. After recording, and the analyzing and recording takes place throughout the year. At the end of the year, Divya, at the end of the year, you are in a position to get the results. When I use the word results, getting results. Now, what do you mean by results? Results means getting profit or losses. Getting results means profit or losses. Getting results means profit or losses. So financial accounting is nothing but it is a records of, it is a process of analyzing the business transaction, recording the business transaction, then at the end of the year, getting the results out of it, and last but not the least, after getting the result, you need to communicate the result to the people. So that is the last part, because sir, why you need to communicate to the people? See, if you are not communicating the results, result means how much profit you have earned and how much loss you have suffered. If you are not communicating to the result to the people will not invest in your company, right? And I want the investment from the people, right, in my business. So to gain confidence, okay? So communicating the results. So financial accounting, what is the process of, what is the main, function of financial accounting? Analyze the transaction. After analyzing, you'll come to know which account got affected. Record the business transaction. Yes, my dear, annual general meeting, in that annual general meeting, you discuss the report. before publishing it in the market. मतलब in the market means to the people. ठीक है, record the business transaction. Gauri, recording business transaction is in the second chapter, beta. Right now, just remember the step, beta. Just remember the step. Okay, Gauri, how to record? Don't worry. Pallavi, I have not done anything that it should be a confusion for you. I have not done anything that should be a confusion for you. I have not started anything. I have not started any, record. Then, क्या बोलते हैं? Till that time, suppose, see, have you heard about Dhaniraj? Have you heard about Bodmer's rule? Have you heard about Bodmer's rule? Yes, Bodmer's rule. So Bodmer's rule, directly they have, done the sum, just writing Bodmer's and directly they have done the sum. Or they told you what is the full form of Bodmer's. Did they told you what is the full form of Bodmer's? How the process takes place. And then with the example, they have shown yes. So when I'm telling you Bodmer's, the word, at that time I cannot give you example, right? Kumar, what I told you, how to analyze in the second chapter. Okay? How to analyze in the second chapter. How to, after analyzing, how to record. Again, it is the second chapter. So Kumar, when I am in the first chapter, you want me to explain the second chapter? So analysis, sir, how analysis takes place? See, I am telling the function. I am giving the instruction that this is the duty of financial accounting. How he does that duty, that is there. But what is the duty? I am telling that. Understood? Step by step. Yeah. See, you should trust me that I'm the right person to, I'm the captain right now. I'm the captain of the ship. You should trust me that this captain will take you to the seashore. Understood? Yes, Arun, I understood that you know the full form of BODMOS. Okay, fine. So what is financial accounting? Financial accounting a function. What is the function of financial accounting? The whole year, financial accounting does what? What work he is assigned? What work he is assigned? Like cost accounting, he is assigned to estimate the cost of the product. Management accounting is assigned to give the technique to help them people to analyze the position. So what is the function? What is the duty of financial accounting? What is the duty of the financial accounting? So duty of the financial accounting, Sanjana, please log out and log in again. Sanjana, please log out and log in again. Sanjana, log out and log in again. Log out and log in again. Fiza, you are still there? Really? You are still there in Bodmos? Fiza? Still? Really? Means you are so fascinated with that word Bodmos that you are telling me each and every time, everyone. आ जाओ भाई, वो खाली एग्जाम्पल था एक. Okay. So what I'm saying, first, the function. What is the duty of financial accounting? What does financial accounting do in the whole year in a company? It first analyze whenever transaction takes place, paid cash to Ravi. So in this, when I analyze, I came to know that in this transaction, two things are affected, Ravi and cash. That is analyze. So which type of account they are? After that, if after knowing which type of account, the accounting treatment you have to give and then record it. Can I explain that right now? When you don't know which type of account, how many type of account? So why you don't understand and trust me that sir is going in a proper way? जहां पर एग्जाम्पल देना है ना बेटा, वहां पर मैं एग्जाम्पल दूंगा. You don't worry. Don't worry. ठीक है? Thank you, Jayashree. Thank you, Priyanka. How are you, Priyanka? God bless you. So financial accounting is a process of analyzing. First step, it is a process, the first duty to analyze the business transaction. After analyzing, he will come to know that which are the affected account. Then on the basis of that, he will record in the books. He will record in the books. Sir, how will record? Obviously by writing, either by typing or by writing with the pen. Third step. So you keep on recording from first day of the year to the last day of the year. Keep on recording. Yes, keep on recording. And then at the end of the year, you have all the information of income and all the information of expense. You have that. Financial accounting people have all the details of the income, the total of the income and the total of the expense. So he is in a position to know the results. So how to get the results? What is mean by getting result? Result means calculating the profit or the loss suffered by the company at the end of the year. Yes, obviously financial year, Chetan. That is no doubt I'm talking about financial year. Okay? Third step. Acha, after getting the result, their duty is not over. This result need to be communicated. Communicated to the people that company has earned this much, company's profit is this much, company's expense is this much. So how will they will communicate? They will communicate on WhatsApp. For communicating, they need some documentation, right or not? Tell me, Chetan. For for communicating, they need some document. So they make a report. They make a report. So every financial accounting people, in order to communicate the results to the people, they prepare. See, quarterly it is announced by the people, announced to the people by some of the company. But when it's for some of the company whose volume of operation has crossed this much limit, Ram, but actually communicating results takes place at the end of the year. Quarterly declaration of the result is not for all the company. It is for those company whose volume has exceeded to certain level. Okay, understood? Bhale quarterly, chalo, quarterly you have to communicate. So some company quarterly announce the results. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter. Some company announce the result at the end of the year because they have not reached to that volume of operation. So for them, communicating is done at the end of the year. But I'm talking about, from the income tax point of view. Income tax point of view does not want every quarterly results calculation. They want at the end of the year. Okay, this is quarterly is announced because of the this thing, BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange. In the stock exchange, the shares are listed, and if the listed shares share capital amount is this much range and their volume of operation is this much, cross this much range, so they have to announce quarterly. They have to announce quarterly. Okay, so you have to announce, you have to communicate the result. For communicating the result, whether it is financially, quarterly, that is, forget that, that is a different story, that is a different rule. Okay, so financial accounting is not following that rule. It is the management, the government has put, or the Bombay Stock Exchange has put that reason, SEBI has put that condition that your company has to declare this result quarterly. So financial accounting has calculated everything. So if you want quarterly, they will give the quarterly result. Okay, they have the record. So it is not a problem for them to calculate get the results quarterly. They have the records. Okay, so communicating the results, how? By making a report. So in order to communicate the result, the company prepare three reports. That reports, in a normal layman's language, you call it as report, but in the financial accounting language, it is called financial statement. It is called financial statement. That report is made by the financial accounting team. It will be checked by the auditor who come from external. They are not from the internal company. They came from the government. They are approved by the government, and government send them time to time to check that. That process is called auditing. Once they signed it, this is perfect, then it will be published to the people. Not CA, Karan. CA will check the accounting which is done by the accountant, whether it is correct or wrong. Before it goes to auditor, CA will finalize the thing, and then afterwards it will be sent to the auditor. The auditor will come, they will check. Auditors are not CA. Matlab, they are not the CA of the company. Auditors are outside body. Okay, statutory auditor. Understood. So communicating the result, we prepare 3 financial statement or 3 report. One. I repeat, one. Just hold on. Just hold on. To communicate the result, company prepare 3 financial statement. Company prepare 3 financial statement. One is called revenue statement. Revenue statement. One is called, yes, Ram Gupta, the company which are listed in the market, in the share market, it is compulsory for them. But if it is a private limited company where you are the owner and few people are the owner, so for them, since that means your shares are not listed in the market. So in that case, you are not supposed to. Understood. If all the shares of your company is shared by your your brother, your father, your mother, your wife, and you are the only owner of the company, then in that case, since you have not taken money from the outsider, it is the insider's money. So in that case, you are supposed to communicate the result only to the people who have invested in your company. Okay. So in order to communicate the result, how many financial in order to communicate the result, how many reports are prepared? 3. Which are they? One, the revenue statement. See, I've written there. What is revenue statement? The revenue statement will give you the records, the full records of expenses of the company and income of the company. The total expenses incurred by the company and total income earned by the company in that financial year. And by getting the difference of these two, you'll get the results. So in the revenue statement, which is also commonly known by the many people, by the finance people as profit and loss account or income and expenditure statement or profit and loss. So I don't want to make you confused by giving the 3 different names. So in the corporate world, that is called as revenue statement. Yes, Vanita, you are absolutely right, Akka. Vanita Akka, you are absolutely right. Okay, so what is the first statement is prepared by the company financial accounting people in order to communicate the results? There are 3 statements. The very first statement is revenue statement. What does revenue statement gives you? It gives you the information. Now you will tell me, sir, give me example. My dear, the revenue statement is a 4th chapter. That I'm going to do with you. How it is prepared? That is need to be taught. So I'll with you. Okay. But balance sheet. What is balance sheet? That is very simple to understand, and that I have made already in the lecture. So you can go through that. So there is no need of any explanation personally by me, like for the other subject, the other topic of this subject. Okay. So what is revenue statement is nothing but, what is revenue statement? It is nothing but what? The records. The revenue statement will have the records of only expenses of the company and income of the company. Expenses of the company and income of the company. Total expense throughout the year, financial year, and expense. Total expense and income, and deducting by the difference of these two will give you the results. Results means profit or loss. Second thing, the second statement, the people want to know, see, the people want to know what is the profit and the loss, either loss or profit, and the people want to know what is the worth, net worth of the company. What is the company's property and what is the company's liability and what is the net worth of the company. So that information is given to the people by the company through a report called balance sheet. Yes, Bano, प्रॉफिट को तुम गेन्स बोल सकते हो, प्रॉफिट को तुम गेन बोल सकते हो, और लॉस को तुम लॉसेस बोल सकते हो. ठीक है. गेन का दूसरा नाम है प्रॉफिट. ओके. और गेन कैसे आता है? इनकम में से एक्सपेंस माइनस करके नेट गेन प्रॉफिट आता है. नेट. When I use the word profit, it is net. Means after getting all the income and deducting all the expense, net is called profit. Okay. Now what is balance sheet? The balance sheet, Nilesh, everything is prepared for the whole year. But from the whole year's information, you can take 3 years ka, and communicate that in the stock exchange. But for the government, they want only yearly result. Have you heard about that you are paying income tax every quarterly? Have you heard about that you are paying income tax quarterly? No. Acha, why quarterly is this thing? Because there are people who are trading in your company's shares. And if you are trading and your company's volume of operation is huge, so if the report is coming 1 year ke baad another report, so it is a huge time gap for the shareholders to take the decision. So in that 1 year, many things have taken place. Okay. So that will not give that will not help the shareholders to take the proper decision. That is the reason SEBI has made it compulsory for few company, not for everyone. Few company that they have to declare their results quarterly in SEBI, in stock exchange. In stock exchange, whether it is a Bombay Stock Exchange or New York Stock Exchange, Nifty, anywhere. उत्कर्ष सेल्स और परचेज क्या होता है? एक्सपेंस होता है और इनकम होता है. उत्कर्ष, what is sales and purchase for the company? From the company's point of view, sales is an income. Utkarsh, sales in the income. Utkarsh, for the company's point of view, sales is an income, and for the company's point of view, purchase is an expense. So what definition I have given to you for the revenue statement? What definition I have given to you for the revenue statement? Have you seen the definition in the bracket I have given, Utkarsh? In a simple English language? Yes. So what kind of question you asked me? Wow, Karan, purchase is an investment. My dear, operational expenses are not called investment. See, क्या बोलते हैं? If you are traveling from your home to the office by bus or by Ola, by train, so you are investing. Are you investing? Are you investing? So how can you say that purchase of raw material is an investment? यार कुछ तो सोचो यार, इन्वेस्टमेंट क्या होता है और डे टू डे एक्सपेंसेस क्या होता है. अच्छा, you are paying day to day for vegetables. Are you investing? So please don't make any wrong assumption and keep it with you. मैं जो बोल रहा हूं उसको जॉटेड करो, उसके बारे में सोचो. Sir, there are people asking me, sir, where sales and purchase will be recorded, entries will be recorded in which revenue statement? That question came. That question came to me. So I told you, read the first revenue statement. What is recorded there? What is written in the bracket? Record of expenses and incomes. See, when I'm investing, I've invested, I purchased gold. Gold is not purchased again and again. So it is an investment. So that will not be recorded in revenue. It is not an expense. It is a property for you. So records of all assets, properties and assets, which is owned by the company. Records of all properties and assets which is owned by the company, and records of all कर्ज मालूम है, loan, liabilities. Records of all loan, liabilities. Records of all loan, liabilities. कर्जा, ऋषि कपूर. मैं कर्जे को ऋषि कपूर बोलता हूं, ऋषि कपूर. That is recorded in the balance sheet because liabilities you need to pay in future. Anything which you need to pay in future is a liability, is not an expense. Liabilities are not expense. Why Rishi Kapoor, Arun Kumar? Why Rishi Kapoor? Have you seen the movie Karz? Have you seen the movie Karz? Yes? Have you seen the movie Karz? Karz, Karz. Karz means, in Hindi language, Karz means loan. क्या उम्र थी, क्या समा था, क्या जमाना था, एक हसीना थी, एक दीवाना था. Priyanka is a very, not Himesh Reshamya, he is Gajkaran. Asset, Kumar. Assets, another word of the easier term of assets means property. Richa, there is a guideline. Of course, there is a guideline for differentiating expense and asset. एसेट मीन्स संपत्ति इन हिंदी. एसेट मीन्स संपत्ति, आपकी जमीन जायदाद. जायदाद, जायदाद इज एसेट. तो all properties are assets to you. Got it? So properties of the company which is owned by the company. अच्छा एक बात सुनो. See, there are people who are having a doubt in expense and liability. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll explain this. Liability and expense means when you are spending something for some services. When you are spending for getting some services, and that service you need, keep on needing, you need on again and again, again and again, again and again. That is called expense. Liabilities means you have taken loan from someone and you will be using that loan for a particular period of time, and after 5 years or 2 years you will repay that. You will repay that. That is called liability. Example of liability: bank loan, mortgage loan, home loan, housing loan, car loan, personal loan. An example of expense: making payment to your Kamwali bai, making payment to your rent of the office, making payment of electricity bill. They are recurring. Raw material purchase for your business. Yes, Priyanka, you're absolutely right. There are 2 Priyankas, 3 Priyanka. One is Priyanka Jain, Priyanka Haria, and Priyanka, one more Priyanka. Priyanka Teke is also there. And services, you are paying for the services and that service is needed again and again. शाहरुख, लाइबिलिटी का मतलब होता है कर्जा. कर्जा. भक्ति, इनकम और लाइबिलिटीज में क्या डिफरेंस? अरे इनकम मतलब भक्ति, इट इज एन इनकम. सी, यू आर वर्किंग इन अ फर्म, you 1 month you are given your service, है ना? You have given your service and for that you will be paid at the end of the month or the first week of this next month. ठीक है? So that is your expense. You have taken loan from the bank and you are repaying after 3 years. That is liability. Now there is a difference. Overhead is that name of the another name of the expense, Ganesh. Overheads means kharcha. Sandesh, that was not sweet. It was a fried bhaji which mummy just wanted to check how is the taste. Okay. Owned car is an asset. Why it is liability? अरे मेरा बच्चे लोग, तुम लोग किस चीज में जा रहे हो यार? कौन से डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हो? अरे अब मैं तुमको ये बोल रहा हूं कि कौन सा चीज रिकॉर्ड करना चाहिए. देखो ये सब जो चैप्टर है, हर एक चीज का एग्जांपल, एक्सपेंस का एग्जांपल, इनकम का एग्जांपल, वो सेकंड चैप्टर में आने वाला है. हाँ, तुम लोग टॉपिक से ही भटका रहे हो मेरे को यार. यार तुम लोग मतलब ट्रस्ट, सच्ची में तुमको ये मालूम नहीं कि इनकम क्या होता है और लायबिलिटीज क्या होता है? हाँ, मतलब रियली यू डोंट नो और यू आर मेकिंग फन ऑफ मी? रियली यू डोंट नो व्हाट इज इनकम एंड व्हाट इज लायबिलिटी? जो टेंशन देना बाकी है, supposed to be paid in future, I have to pay back because I have taken money, so I am supposed to pay back. I have taken 1 lakh rupees, so till that time I am not paying 1 lakh rupees back to that person from whom I have taken. It is a liability, but till that time I have to keep on paying him interest. That is an expense, because that expense I have to keep on paying every month. And I am shocked that people don't know expense and liability, income and liability. They are saying they are same. Itna common English, that is the common English. There is no accountancy in language is there. So that you don't know. The revenue statement, in the revenue statement, I'll be recording all the expenses which are incurred regularly every month wise: electricity charges, wages, salary of the staff, marketing expense, advertisement expense, maintenance of machinery, maintenance of AC, maintenance of computer, IT department maintenance, every maintenance of machine, every maintenance is an expense because it is a day-to-day kharcha, operational expense. They are expense, they are not liability. You purchase a car, so car is an asset, but paying petrol every interval of 2 days or 3 days for operating, fueling of that petrol is your expense. But asset, car is your asset. Expense of using the services, when you are paying certain things for getting the services, Sandeep. See, this the language which you are using is very high at this point of time. That's the reason I'm not taking it into the point. That's the reason. Don't think that I'm ignoring your message. I have seen your message. Okay. So don't think that. But I don't want to use that word right now because it's a very early age. My non-commerce student will run away. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll have a break. My bacha told me, sir, have a sip of water because 1 hour 40 minutes over. Continuously we are onto it. Okay. Sandeep, you are a commerce student. Sandeep, you are a commerce student. Yes. Sandeep Kamle. Yes. So you have a doubt of that, or you are asking me, or you are telling me what? Yes, Ashfaq, you are right. Ashfaq, you are right. Deepika, you are right. You are giving the example, but this example, these words, the terminology is very new to the non-commerce student. Okay. That's the reason I didn't take that example, my dear. Okay. चलो हम लोग हमारे लेवल पे अगर बात करेंगे ना इन लोग से, so the many people will suffer and they will not enjoy this. Yeah, Ankush. So that is the reason I'm not giving any word which are totally nightmare for you. Okay, I'll come back. Just give me. Thank you, Eram. Eram. Okay, so what I said, Shankar, I'll come to your point. Yes, thank you, Priya. So you are able to understand, right? Acha, suno. Revenue, in order to communicate the result, we need to prepare a report. What are the reports? There are three reports. One, financial revenue statement, which is also commonly known as income and expenditure or profit and loss account, trading account, manufacturing account. Sir, itne sare naam. So many names. That's the reason in a corporate world, we don't call it as manufacturing account, income and expenditure account, profit and loss account. We call it as revenue statement. So when I use the word revenue statement, in revenue statement, I have to record only those expenses which are paid by the company for getting some services, and from the operation when they are selling, when they are giving service to the people or selling goods to them, whatever they earn, that is an income. Karan, see, when you are telling me direct expense or indirect expense and indirect expense, that bifurcation is done by the cost accounting people in order to calculate the cost of the product. Understood? In financial accounting, there is no Bhedbhav. Sarva Dharma Samabhav. He is this caste, he is that caste. In financial accounting, he don't see that it is direct expense. He record that. Karan, understood? So you are asking me of the second subject. Here in financial accounting, they don't have any kind of binocular that this is direct expense. Usko either this line, it is indirect expense, it is this line. What is direct, what is indirect? When you first of all, so there are people who don't know what is expense and income, and you are talking me that, sir, what is direct expense, what is indirect expense, purchase is direct. कहाँ से बताओ ना Karan? So financial accounting don't see direct expense, indirect expense. They don't see, they see paisa going out, paisa coming in, so they record. If it is an expense, they record. If it is an income, they record. If it is a liability, they record. If it is an asset, they record. So here, there is no question of direct or indirect. Is that clear, Karan? So in revenue statement, you keep on recording all the expenses which are regularly incurred. They are recurring in nature, not one time. Like you purchase machinery. Sir, it is an expense. Yeah, I agree. For a layman, in a layman's language, purchasing machinery is an expense. But it is one-time expense. So because of that expense, you got a property. Whereas if you pay electricity bill, do they give you one bucket full of electricity? Oh, go and use it. Karan. So is it a one-time expense? Is it a one-time expense? No. So that is an expense. Electricity bill for that machinery is an expense. But when you spend 2 crores for the machinery, that 2 crore is not an expense. It is an asset for you. Because of that 2 crore, you got an asset. One time. So purchase of machinery is an expense, but it will not record it. It is an expense for an asset. Plus, you can say it is an investment. So when you are spending for an investment, it is recorded in the balance sheet. And when you are spending for getting some services regularly, it is called Palashi. It is called expense. So all expenses which are recurring in nature, which are time based every month, so they need to be recorded in the revenue statement. Every income which are recurring in nature, which you require, which you received every month or every when you sell the goods or when you provide the service, that is an income. Palashi. ठीक है. अच्छा, what is liability? You have taken loan for the business. You have taken loan of 500 crores. That is a loan because that you have to pay, keep on paying every time. And with the help of that loan, you purchase machinery one time. Machinery, furniture, motor truck, building. Okay, so that is an asset. So that investment is one time. It is not again and again. So liabilities, people say it is an income because you are receiving. Bhai, it is not an income. Income is what you receive. You are not supposed to pay. Here you have received the amount. That means you have taken service. This amount need to be paid back at a future date. So whenever there is something which is to be paid back in a future date is a liability. It is not treated as an expense. Yes, you purchase machinery for operational purpose only. For operational purpose only. With the help of that machinery, you are producing something. So it is not an expense, it is an asset. ठीक है? If you purchase a car, it is an asset. But if a car dealer purchases a car, it is not an asset. Why? Because it is his business. Purchasing car, selling it. Purchasing car, selling it. For him, it is a stock. It is a goods. So it is an expense for him. समझ गया? Understood? Clear now? Yes, your explanation has gone up now. So now I don't know what you have explained there, but have you got your doubt clear? That is more important. Because I can see only 4 people chat at one time. And when you chat, there are many people, So if you understood your concept, you understand the concept, then we'll move further. Okay? Yes, it is. Yes, Palashi, you are absolutely right. For a car dealer, it is a stock for him. It is a raw material. Okay, fine. So expense and income are recorded in revenue statement, and by difference of expense and income is the net profit. Thank you, Bhakti. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dhanyesh. Dhanyesh, you made my day by giving that word that you loved. So at the end of the lecture, I want a tagline of McDonald's from the non-commerce student. What is the tagline of McDonald's? What is the tagline of McDonald's? You know that? I am loving it. So all my non-commerce student. Yes, if they say at the end of the year, Praveen, trial balance is not a statement which is not given to anyone. In order to communicate, we prepare 3 statements. One is revenue statement. Second one is balance sheet. In the balance sheet, the company will give you the details. What is the property of the company which is owned by the company, and what is the liability which has to be paid by the company in future. So assets and liabilities, properties and liability. Liability means loan, karza. Thank you, Avinash. Thank you, Suresh. Thank you, Kumar, for using that tagline. Okay. Acha. The last one is the cash flow statement. The last one is the cash flow statement. See, the business transaction that takes place, not necessarily that every time you receive cash, there is a flow. See, you have sold the goods. 300 crores ka goods are sold, but you have not received the money. You will receive the money after 3 years. So their revenue statement will have the total expense which are paid in cash and which are to be paid in future. It is due. We are not paid. We are going to pay in the next month. Understood? So in the revenue statement, expenses and income are in cash as well as non-cash. See, you have used this electricity in this month. So this month electricity ka bill you will get in the next month, in the next month on 10th, and it is written that pay before 23. So pay before. So you have not paid it. It is outstanding. Till that time it is outstanding. It is a liability for you. But at the same time, it is an expense, right? It is an expense because you have to pay it regularly, right? Right? Understood. So that is expense. Yeah, there is one student who has written something. I just want to please put that message. Wellinger का कुछ तो message किसने तो डाला था. I want that message again. Please put it down. I have not read that. Because it is I feel that it is an award for me. So please put that message again. Some वेलिंकर का कुछ तो नाम आया था उसमें. कुछ वेलिंकर का मतलब पूरे मैसेज में एक वेलिंकर भी नाम आया. वो कौन सा मैसेज था? Thank you. It is always important for non-commerce people to gain knowledge in accounts. This is a great opportunity. Thanks, Wellinger. I love you, Avinash. You made my day, my dear Dhanesh and Avinash. Thank you. HPDD 22299. Now you are asking me a question of the second chapter. मेरे को second chapter में जाने दो, उसके बाद मैं जरूर करूंगा. Interest is an expense. Yes, my dear. Till that it is an expense, but till that time it is not paid, it will be treated as liability also. Both the side. Okay. Now why both the side? That we are going to learn fully. That Ezekiel. Your name is very difficult to. Can you give me an easy word to pronounce your name? Shortcut word. Ezekiel. What is a what? How to pronounce? Nihal. Nahi re. Easy. Okay, easy. Because there is one student whose name is Ezekiel. Okay. Thank you, Nirmala. Thank you so much. God bless. Okay. Now the cash flow statement. So the revenue, the expenses, some expenses which are paid and some expense, since it is this year's expense, but you have not paid it, it is paid. So your expense and income ka total is a mixture of cash and non-cash. So if I want to know the exact flow of cash, purely cash, and exact flow of cash ka expense and exact flow of income, cash income. So to know that, revenue statement will not help me because revenue statement is a mixture. So to know the exact, so my company's operation is 10,000 crores. In that, how much cash is involved? उधार की जिंदगी है कि totally on cash. If it is totally on cash, that means company's position is very good. If it is not, if it is less than 50% in cash and more in no on credit, then the position is not good. Okay, so to know the exact flow of cash, inflow and outflow of cash, there is a statement which will give me the detailed picture of the company's exact flow in cash. That is cash flow statement. See, detail, we are going to study this cash flow statement in the end term, because end term may you have the first chapter cash flow statement. Right now, three different statements. Revenue statement will give you the details of Revenue statement will give you the details of expenses and income of the company in that financial year. Balance sheet will give you the details of the list of properties owned by the company and list of liabilities owed by the company on a particular day, on the last day of the year. And cash flow statement will give you the accurate picture of the exact inflow of cash and outflow of cash, Rokda, in this financial year. Jigar, see, selling a product in cash is a good sign. But if you only sell the product in cash, now people will not come. People will not come. They want credit. And nowadays, today, whenever I purchase, whether it is 5,000 also, but I see that if where I in that 5,000 also, if I get installment. So Amazon has given pay later, buy and pay later. In that, there is no interest till 1 month. Understood? So I have spent, but I have to pay that. So it is an expense. At the same time, it is a liability also for me for that particular 1 month. It is an expense, but for that particular 1 month, till that time it is not paid, it is treated as liability also. That is the reason, Gaurav. See, that is the reason. Zafar, thank you very much, my dear. I love you. Zafar, I love you. I love you, darling. Thank you so much. Shamika, thank you. Okay, there is a words of appreciation, and that is only what मैं उसी चीज का भूखा हूं. खाना तो मुझे मेरी मम्मी दे रही है, but ये words of appreciation from the non-commerce student. At the same time, commerce students, if appreciate, that is also a important thing, because commerce students find it boring because they know everything. But if they say that I enjoyed, so that is a Zafar has given, then one more person has given me. Thank you so much, Akash, Priyanka, everyone. God bless you. Okay, so how to communicate to the people? How many statements you prepare? How many statements you prepare? How many statements you prepare? You prepare three statements. One is revenue statement, which will give you the details of expenses and income. Second, uh, the balance sheet, which will give the information to the people about companies, the property which is owned by the company, and the liabilities which is owed by the company, which they have to pay in future. Thank you, Mariam. And Third statement, in order to know, see, there is a mixture. When you are doing business, you pay, sometime you sell the goods on cash and sometimes you sell the goods on credit. So that means income is income. You have earned the income, but you have not received it yet. It is supposed to be you are supposed to get the money in future. So, but it is the income, na? Income is recorded as an income, right? So it is. So in your revenue statement, you have expenses which are paid in cash, and there are expenses which are non-cash, not paid yet. Okay, on accrual basis, still to be paid. So revenue statement is a mixture of cash and non-cash items in income as well as in expense. So if I want to know the exact flow of cash, thank you, Ashfaq, exact flow of cash, inflow and outflow of cash, that cannot be traced from the revenue statement because it is a mixture. So that need to be sorted out. That need to be bifurcated. So for that, we have prepared a separate statement. Okay, for that we have a separate statement that is called what? Cash flow statement. Cash flow statement. Is that clear? Yes, Sitish. See, cash flow statement we will not waste time, Sitish, because it is not the right time, because you are in the ground floor and you are talking about top floor mein kya chal raha hai. I cannot explain you. For that, you have to reach to the top floor. So you are, the energy level of that to understand is not achieved. Till that time, you have not achieved that energy level, that knowledge. I cannot, deeply explain you but I just want to tell you that cash flow is nothing but it is the information of the inflow and outflow of cash throughout the year. That you have to make it separately. And why it is made separately, that we are going to learn in the 5th chapter. Right now, just 3 statement. Okay. Revenue statement is your 4th chapter. Balance sheet is your 3rd chapter, and cash flow statement is your 5th chapter. So when it is 5th chapter, we'll come to that point. But what are the duties of the financial accounting? Analyzing the business transaction, recording the business transaction every day, every week, every month, throughout the year. Yes, Gilani, AF Gilani, sorry. AF Gilani. I am reading your, but right now this message I have read. I don't know what you have typed in the future, in the past. Okay, so analyzing the business transaction, recording the business transaction, getting the results, and after getting the result, you need to communicate. So to communicate, I make a report. So by reading that report, people can understand what is going on in the company. What is company's profit? What are company's total expenses of the year? What are the total income? Okay, how much assets they have bought? So asset bought on a rental basis, you cannot say bought, na Soumya? Soumya, if you got the asset on a rental basis, so Soumya, in the morning, if you book a Ola, Uber, for to going to the office, will you say that you are the owner of that car? Huh? Will you say that you are the owner of the car? So rent, how rent, machinery is bought on rent? No, na. Machinery is not bought. Bought means you have paid the full money. You have taken on a rental basis, so you are using the service of the machine. So rent will be an expense. Machinery will not come in your balance sheet only. So the machinery will not appear in the balance sheet because it is not your asset. It is the asset which is owned by that person from whom you have taken that. Understood? You are paying for using the service. So it is a rent is an expense. So rent will be recorded in the expense. Machinery will not come into picture in your books of accounts. Got it, Soumya? Okay, so now reports are clear. Reports are clear. Now see, with the help of this report, revenue statement and balance sheet and cash flow statement, many people use this statement and analyze the business position, and they come to know that company is doing good or bad. With the help of that report, they take the decision whether to invest in this company or not. Whether to invest in this company or not. If the company is good, yes, sweetie. No, Sayyad. House purchase is an asset because it is registered in your name. You are not paying rent to the Sayyad. House purchase on loan. You have purchased the asset is in within, but it is mortgaged with the company, with the bank. You don't have the right to sell that. Zafin, thank you so much. Okay, so you are not you cannot sell that without the permission of. So in that case, house is your property. At the same time, the balance sheet will have two items. Assets mein they will show your house, and in your liabilities they will show the housing loan. Samjhe? Understood? But if you are, see, in the childhood days, I don't know about you, but and in our childhood days, we used to get cycle for 1 hour, and for 1 hour I have to pay 1 rupee. So 1 hour ke liye that cycle is mine. So they write the name and the address, and they take 1 rupees, and they note the timing. That's 6 o'clock. So if you come at 7 o'clock, they will take 1 rupees. But if you come at 7:15, they will charge half an hour ka price. So paying 1 rupee, are you the owner of the asset, of the cycle? No. So that you will not write, you will not say to anyone that this cycle is mine, it is my property. No. But you will pay that it is you can use that, you can take the service of that cycle for 1 hour. After 1 hour, it will go back. So that is a rent you are paying. That is an expense. Understood? Clear? But in loan, you have given the build for the payment of the builder has made. The builder is not concerned from where you got the money. He will sell the product to you. So the product is purchased by you. But now that product is in your name. You are the owner of that house. But you cannot sell that house unless and until you clear the. Understood? You clear the this thing. What you say, loan to the bank. Understood? So in the balance sheet, you will be having in your balance sheet, you will be having a flat 2 crores and loan 50 lakhs. Understood? Till the large installment, you are not in a position to. So now that it is clear, that is called mortgage loan. Mortgage loan matlab kuch girvi rakh ke loan lena. Mortgage loan. Is that clear, Syed? Okay, fine. Now see, with the help of these records, Krishna, forget about cash flow. I have not explained to anyone what is cash flow. I've just told that cash flow will give you the records of the accurate inflow and outflow of cash. Nothing else. Because cash flow we are going to do in the end term, my dear. So don't worry, Krishna. Right now, what you have to jot it down in your mastak, that cash flow is nothing but it gives you the records of exact accurate inflow and outflow of cash. Thank you, Shankar. Thank you, Shankar. You are a commerce student and you are giving compliment. That is again, it is just like an Oscar award. Okay. Commission is an expense. Yeah, that will get recorded in the deducted from the balance sheet, and RAM, that is as an expense loss for the company. If the value of the asset keeps on, fluctuating, that will be the loss for the company. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Nikhil. Acha. Now, shares, if you, Satish, if you purchase the shares, it is an asset. If you sell the shares, you are selling your asset. Thank you, Utkarsha. Anju. Yes, someone has asked me, Anju, about that. That's the reason I'm not using that word because it is too early. Acha, now see, from the report, whatever is written in the report, only on that base, the data which is provided in the report, which three report, revenue statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement, only based on that report, whatever data is provided, following that data, you have taken the decision. Many people are taking the decision, whether he's a investor, whether he's a customer, whether he's a supplier, whether it's government. Okay. So if there are many people who follow your revenue statement, balance sheet, and they take decisions. They work on that, they analyze the position with the help of the data, and on that data, Pratmesh, again here you are coming to that point. I told you, please don't ask anything about cash flow statement, my dear Pratmesh. You are in the ground floor and you are talking about, sir, who are there in the top floor? अजय, प्रथमेश, कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट कंपनी के लिए क्या यूज होगा? जब कैश फ्लो कराऊंगा तब करूंगा ना बेटा। आपको इतना क्यों नहीं समझ में आ रहा है? इट इज अ रिपोर्ट का नेम ऑफ द रिपोर्ट। हैव यू हर्ड अबाउट चेन्नई कमिटी रिपोर्ट? देर आर नो, जब राइट्स हुए थे मुंबई में, देर वाज अ कमिटी विच इज which has to make the report of the rights. So that Krishna report na, Krishna report tha kuch to. So Krishna report, why it is called Krishna report? Because Krishna. So why it is called profit and loss? Because it is a name of that report. Okay, so someone has asked me, sir, please explain what is profit and loss account. Yes. Okay, so what is the next thing? What I was saying, that when you are communicating, when you are communicating your position of the business to the people will analyze from the report. They will analyze that, they will get to know. See, when you go to the doctor and you say that I have this trouble, I have that trouble. See, if there is an external cut on your body, cut here, so he can the doctor can see directly. It is visible for him. But if you have internal problems, so the doctor directly give you the prescription of the medicine and go tell you to go home and take this. No, na. What he tells you, do this test, blood test, urine test, this test, that test, that, and with the help of that report, on the basis of that report, then doctor will think of course of action. Yes or no? The doctor will think of course of action. Yes or no? Yes. So if the report is wrong, the course of action will also be wrong. Yes or no? If the report is accurate, the course of action will be accurate. Yes. So now, since the report is communicated to the people, and on that report, many people, audio video stop, just hold on, just hold on, just hold on. I'm just pausing my video for the reason, because there are people saying the audio video stopped. So I have muted my video also. Now I'm muting the audio also. Thank you, Supriya, that you like my example. Okay. So what I'm saying, that with the help of the report, if the report which the doctor got of the patient from a laboratory, if that report is wrong, will the prescription given, the course of action or the course of treatment given by the doctor will be right? No, right? But if the report is correct, the course of treatment of the doctor will go right. So the doctors, if I want to make the doctor's course of treatment to be correct, that means the data provided in the report should be correct. To make that report correct, the laboratory people are made responsible for that. The laboratory people are made responsible for that. Because of that reason only, they are given the license of doing the test. If they are giving the false report, their license will get cancelled. Yes or no? Similarly, if the revenue statement. Yes, my dear Piyush, you are right, absolutely. So similarly, see, the revenue statement and the balance sheet and the cash flow statement is communicated to the people by various way, by in the company's website, in the in the Google, or you will get an annual report that will be delivered. That will be delivered to your courier to your house if you are the shareholder of that company. And with the help of that, you can go through the reports, either hard copy or in a soft copy you get on the mail also. Yeah, Gaurav, I don't know what you're saying. We have a punch of wastage. What is that FCA? You're using the short forms. I'm not aware of that short forms. What is that? You have said that Huh. So the punch of waste, you have written FGRM. What is that? I don't know. That's the reason I was not replying to you. And your this thing, the screen was moving so fast that I was not able to read that fully. So the company knows that this data is followed by government, investors, supplier, customer, creditors, credit rating agency, right? Everything, everyone follows this, and purely on this, depending on this, they are taking decision. So it is the duty of the company. It is the duty of the company to make this record accurate, true, and fair. Accurate, true, and fair. And that is only possible if they are written in disciplined manner. Disciplined matlab, see, you will be disciplined only if there is strict rule implemented on you. Otherwise, you will not be disciplined. Yes or no? Not planned manner, my dear. If it is, apply. If you want to keep the if in the school, if the students are not put certain rules and regulation, they will not be in discipline. They will wear any ghar ka dress, and they will come without shoes. They will come on chappal. Loss, it is a loss, Gaurav. It is a revenue statement. That will come. All losses and expense will come in revenue statement, Gaurav. Okay, understood. So see, for example, if you want the data which is provided in the record to be true, accurate, and fair, so it should be dealt with serious or strict rules and regulations. Right? It should be dealt with serious, strict rules and regulation. Yes or no? See, for example, go to a country. If you go to Dubai, so and you are standing on a road, and the road is showing it a green signal, though there is no car going, there is no car in the road. If it is a green signal, the pedestrian will not cross. The pedestrian will not cross. Why? Because they have a fear. They have a fear that during this process, there is no fine or something like that for you. But during the crossing, if suddenly the car comes and if it hits you and you met with an accident, you will not get any kind of compensation from the government as well as from that person. So they have that fear. That is the reason they stop. Similarly, if the signal is red, if the signal is red and there is no pedestrian in the road, but the car will stop. They will not move the car. They will not move the car. Understood? They will not move the car till that signal is from red to green. They will not move. Why? Because if they move, they know they will be fined very handsome amount. Yes, Nishant, I can read your message. Okay, they will be fined. Understood? So because of that strict rule, everyone is disciplined. So discipline means accuracy. Discipline means accuracy. Yes or no? Discipline means accuracy. So when you want accuracy in the records also, because I want accuracy, because on this basis, there are many people who are taking decision. If your records are accurate, the decision who are taken on that, purely on that data, will be accurate. But if your data is wrong, so it is just like cheating. So that should not happen. So keeping that in mind, when you are recording the transaction, you are dealt with serious rules and regulations. So that rules and regulations are called concepts and convention. So the accounting system, the procedure of accounting system, I can proudly say it is introduced by India. I can proudly say it is introduced by India. Our Marwadi people, they taught us the accounting recording. Paisa ayo, paisa gyo. Paisa ayo, paisa gyo. They taught us. But we have a problem, that our Indians have a problem. Though you know the answer, Nishan, we have a problem. We Indians, you, me, everyone. You know the answer, but still in a group of people, you will not raise your hand and say, sir, this is the answer. Though you know the answer, but you will think, Arey, yeah, you will feel bad when someone else give the answer. Yeah, this is the answer. I was also supposed to. I know this answer, but so why you have not given? So instead of your name, his name got, वो उसका नाम चमक गया, है कि नहीं? Priyanka, hai ki nahi? So similarly, it is our nature, my dear. I don't know why we are shy. Because of that, because of that undue advantage, because of that, people, other countries have taken undue advantage of that. And since it is your invention, but it is they named in their name, they patent in their name. And America is very good in that, doing that. This accounting concept, right? Recording the accounting sum, it is introduced by Indian people. But we cannot say introduced because they have not introduced, legally. Yeah, there is fear of getting insulted by the people. You think that they will laugh at me. My English is not, lack of confidence. My English is not good. See, my English is also not good. My English is weak. I'm not weak. I'm 90 kg. But my English is weak. But still, you are my bachchas, na? What happened if you are laughing at me? No problem, yaar. You are my bachchas. Understood? So, Nihal, what are you saying? Which is completely wrong? Nihal, what is completely wrong? Nihal has said something that is completely wrong. I didn't understand. Nihal, understanding overpower, underestimating. Okay. And yeah, because people have underestimated. See, we know lots of inventions are done by us, but we have not raised our hand and patented it. Because of that, it is taken over by some other country and they are enjoying. Understood? So similarly, the accounting concept, the procedure is first introduced by India. Bahi khate. Paisa ayo, paisa gyo. Paisa ayo, paisa gyo. But we never raise our hands that this is. So what does America did? They copied the accounting process. See, now they copied the accounting process from Italy. Italy has actually this, what we are learning, what we are doing. Every company is writing their account. That process, that particular flow, that particular procedure is given by America. And America have not adopted that from their own. They had copied it from Italy and patented it in the name of GAAP, generally accepted accounting practices, and then they launched that. So those who want to write the accounts of the business, this is the process. You have to buy it from me. You have to take it from me. Thank you, Sandeep. Okay, so understood. So क्या बोलते हैं कि America has given an accounting process which is followed by many company. Because at that time there was, see, that nowadays you have a soft drinks, you have a option. You can have, if you want a black drink, you can have Pepsi, you can have Thumbs Up, you can have Coca-Cola, and you can have Kala Katta also. It is your choice. You have a choice to go for any soft drinks, black color soft drink. But during that time, similarly, nowadays we have accounting procedure for various company of various methods, right now. But at that time, the only one accounting procedure which was available was introduced by America, and that accounting process is called GAAP. That accounting process is called GAAP. It is copied from Italy. It is copied from Italy. GAAP, yes, GAAP. Generally accepted accounting process. Generally accepted accounting process. Understood? From Italy we had copied, but Italy, the basic concept of the accounting is given by India. GAAP, not process, generally accepted accounting principle. I'm sorry, generally accepted accounting principle, gap, GAAP. Acha, nowadays we have gap, we have IFRS, which is introduced by ICA, International Chartered Accountant Institute को. Okay, IFRS, International Financial Reporting System, IFRS. So we have methods. IFRS, we have gap. So it is your choice, whichever. But the rules and regulations, International Financial Reporting Standards. Yeah. ठीक है विद्या, sometime जोश में हो जाता है. Thank you विद्या. Okay. International Financial Reporting Standards, IFRS. So this, now we have various process, whichever company want to follow, they can follow. It is not like that gap is eliminated. No, it is not like that. Gap is eliminated. There are companies who are following gap till today, and there are companies who have shifted from gap to International Financial Reporting Standard, IFRS. Okay, now you have option, so you can go. Okay, na, understood. But who has introduced the accounting system into this world? America. And what is the name of this accounting system? GAAP, generally accepted accounting principle. So in this GAAP, there are rules and regulation which need to be followed strictly. If you follow that rules and regulations strictly, the records which you're writing will be accurate, fair, and true. The records which you get after following that rules and regulation, it will be accurate, fair, and true. Understood. So what are that records? So out of that, concepts, and that rules and regulations are called concepts and convention. That rules and regulations are called concepts and convention. So we have this list of concepts and convention which we are going to study in this chapter. So without this, you cannot record the transaction. And if you record the transaction, that transaction will not be accurate, true, and fair. So this is the basic rules and regulation. These are the basic rules and regulation. So in GAAP, the rules and regulations are called concepts and convention. In IFRS, these rules are there, but they are called accounting standards. So they have the numbers: accounting standard 1, accounting standard 2, accounting standard 3. But rules is the same. But they have called that rules and regulation as accounting standard. Okay, so now what are the rules and regulations? See, you are thinking that we are going too slow. My dear, in the first lecture I reached to the first two concepts. That's all. In the first lecture I reached to only the first two concepts in the first lecture. So we are on time. Don't worry. Every time that is the reason I told you that third chapter you have to do on your own. Someone want the today's lecture ka link? Just hold on. I'll give the today's lecture ka link of today's lecture. Okay. So that is, see, I know from last 12 years I am taking this subject. Okay. So this subject, in last 12 years, I have not completed all the 4 chapters, because I know there are lots of queries. If I don't solve that queries, some people find that, sir, why you're wasting time? Why you're answering to each and every question? I need to answer, because I know some questions are really need to be answered and some questions need to be ignored. So that I ignore. Okay. So if I don't clear, your base will not be strong. That is the reason first and second chapter takes lots of time. So because of that, I'm not able to complete third chapter, and third chapter is not difficult. You can, go through the video lecture. It will be easier for you, and there will be no question also. Okay, fine. So now rules and regulation. The very first rule. What is the very first rule, beta? What is the very first rule? Entity. The rule that is called concept. Acha, there are rules and regulation. Thank you, Ganesh. Okay, rules and regulation. Acha, जैसे rules and regulation. Yes, in IFRS, these rules and regulations are called accounting standard. In gap, these rules and regulations are called as concepts and convention. Concepts and convention. जैसे बोलते हैं ना rules and regulation, वैसे concepts and convention. Okay. So I will concept, entity concept. I will just complete this entity concept and then we'll wind up, because people are saying that it is 9:30. Samit, one more thing I will to tell you. See, my lecture don't get over before 10. It may go beyond 10. There are, in the last sem, we have I have taken the lecture till quarter to 11. Quarter to 11. Okay. So it is not like that ki I am going to, beyond 10, 9:30 because I will get more money. That is different story. Because till that time you are not satisfied, you are not moving out, I will not move out. That is my principle. But at the same time, I'm very much thankful to my institute. They pay me for that. That is a different story. Okay. No, no, I'm telling you. So if you are saying that it is 9:30 and if you are, if you want to go for a duty, you going for office, you have a night shift, then you can move it out. Okay. Samit, no, I'm not taking you wrong, my dear, but I'm saying to those people who are planning to tell this word that, sir, it is 9:30. Huh? Thank you. Thank you, Tanvi. Okay, fine. So, thank you, dear. Okay, so entity concept. So I will complete entity and then we will wind up. Not a problem. Actually, today my day started at 6:30. I was having the first lecture at INS Hamla. Have you heard about INS Hamla, Malad? Yes, INS Hamla, Indian Navy. INS, Indian Navy, sorry, in Mud Island. Yeah, so I stay at Thane and I have to, I had a lecture because I take lectures for, I take training for the Navy people also, quantitative tools. Okay, so I was teaching there. It is a proud moment. Every year I get their lectures. Okay, so I started at 6:30 to reach there from Thane. And from there, I came to Bhandup. I took lecture there. And from Bhandup, I traveled to Thane and reached my place. And then I started in 15 minutes gap, I started with you. So for me, it is also a long day. But I am not feeling tired because of you people's enthusiasm. Yes, my dear Irshad Siddiqui, you're right. Okay, Gauri, Siddheshwar, near Lodha Amara. Okay, fine. So at least I'm serving to, I'm teaching them. So I feel like that I'm serving to them. So I don't cancel that lecture. Anyhow, though I have lots of problem, but okay, fine. So great, Nihal. So I'll complete this and then we'll talk, because there are people who are saying they feel that it is wasting time. So let us start with rules and regulation. The very first rule, entity concept. Thank you, Sagar. Entity concept. Entity concept. Now, what is entity concept? No, I will put tell you a story. Okay, I will tell you a story. Thank you, Yogita. The story says that, suppose, Yogita, you wanted to start a business. Okay, you are starting a business, Yogita. Now, for starting the business, you require 300 crores. No, this is the last, Ankit. This is the last. I know it will be bouncer for you. Okay, so you start. Yes, you have given the definition. Absolutely right, beta. You are absolutely right. But I'll come to the situation. I'll create a situation and then I'll explain. So it will be there in your mastak for your lifetime. Okay, yes, you are absolutely right. Whatever statement you have made for that entity concept is perfect, right? Okay, so Yogita, you want to start a business. For that, you need initial capital of 300 crores. Okay, 300 crores. So, and 300 crores. So what you did, what you did, 300 crores, तुमने क्या किया? You had a duplex, underground, ground floor, first floor, and the second floor. So what you did, you converted that duplex ground floor as factory workshop. Sorry, not ground floor, underground as factory workshop. Okay, first floor as go down. From there, the goods will go. to the market, and second floor, first floor as admin department, and the second floor you started staying with your family. Okay, now for starting a business you need 300 crores. Now in your second floor you have a bedroom. Okay, it was there in the first floor, but now you shifted to the second floor and you made the first floor as your cabin, as well as had office, various departments, selling department, one room selling department, one room admin department, one room finance department, and one room your cabin. Okay, so you shifted your bedroom to the top floor. So top floor mein, in your bedroom there is one tijori, in a wardrobe there is a tijori. In that tijori you have 350 crores. How much, Yogita? 350 crores. So from that 350 crores, what you did, you removed 50 crores and kept it in the cupboard, and took that whole tijori and shifted from second floor to first floor. Yogita, you shifted from second floor to first floor. So now you have the business. So you got, yeah, shifted from first floor to second floor, shifted from first floor to second floor. So you got 300 crores for your business. So from the layman's point of view, from a layman's point of view, see, I know that every transaction need to be recorded. Yes or no, Yogita? Every transaction need to be recorded. Nikhil, last part hai beta. Dekhna, interesting hai. Tension mat le. Every transaction. So according to me, I know that every transaction you, but what is the definition of the transaction, Yogita? Exchange of goods and services from one person to another person. Exchange of goods and services from one person to another person. That is a transaction. If that happens, yes, definitely I will record. So according to me, my definition of transaction is clear in my mind, that Yogita, the definition of transaction is clear in your mind, that if there is exchange of goods and services from one person, from me to some other person, or from them to me, then it is a transaction. Anita, you are starting a business. For starting business, Yogita has started a business. For starting the business, Yogita required 300 crores and a factory building for the operation. So she had duplex flat. Okay, underground, ground floor, first floor, and second floor. So what she did, the underground she made as a factory. Their operations takes place. First floor, go down. ऑपरेशन होने के बाद गोडाउन में शिफ्ट कर देते थे माल को, एंड फ्रॉम देयर वी डिलीवर your ground floor. The first floor you converted that into your cabin, admin department, selling, marketing department, finance department, other department, and you shifted staying in the second floor. Acha, in the second you required 300 crores. Now in your bedroom in the second floor you had a tijori. In that tijori you have 350 crores. Yogita had 350 crores. From that 350 crores, 50 crores she removed and kept in the tijori, and she transferred the whole tijori, in which 300 crores is there, whole tijori she picked up from the second floor and she brought it down to the first floor and kept it in her cabin. Okay, so is it a transaction, Palashi? Is it a transaction? As per the layman's, I'm not talking about the accounting people. As per a layman, is it a transaction? Because what is the definition of the transaction? I mean, वो ट्रांजेक्शन कभी होगा मैं बताऊंगा, लेकिन अभी is it a transaction? See, what is the definition of the transaction? What is the definition of the transaction? Exchange of goods and services from one person to another person. Exchange of goods and services from one person to another person. So is there an exchange of cash from Yogita to someone? As per the definition, is there an exchange? No, there is no exchange. It is not a transaction. So Yogita has not recorded that. Everyone was saying, "Arey sir, record karo." Why? What is the definition? Again and again, Yogita will be saying to everyone, "Sir, what is the definition? Exchange of goods and services from one person to another. Then only this transaction need to be recorded." Okay, so she didn't record that because she shifted the tijori which was there in the second floor from second floor to first floor. Okay, acha, from that tijori, 300 crores, she took 10 crores, purchase machinery. She took some crores, purchased furniture for the business. She took this crores for raw material, paid salary. So now transaction is happening. Just hold on, just hold on. After that 300 came to your business, from that 300 crores, you took 50 crores, purchase this, purchase that. Now it is a transaction taking place. Yes or no? So you keep on recording. Yes. So after 2-3 months, you got a notice from the income tax department. Sir, we need to see your accounts. Yogita has written each and everything with Shiddat. Everything without any cheating. She has recorded everything. 50 crores for machinery, 10 crores for this, for material this, labor this, salary this, electricity this, everything she has written, everything perfect. Because as per her definition, exchange of goods and services from one person to another, okay, exchange, that is one person to another, it is a transaction. She will record it. So she had recorded, but she had not recorded the 300 crores which she got transferred from the second floor to the first floor, because according to her, according to the definition, not according to her, but according to the definition, it is not a transaction. So she when she got the notice from the income tax department, they came. They said, "Ki we want to see your accounts." Well, yes, sir. You're welcome. Yes, sir. Yes, I mean, yes, I will come to that point, beta. I will come to that point. Okay. So, क्या बोलते हैं? The income tax people came, called them, send a notice that we want to see your account. Well, I say, yes, sir, you can come anytime. When you're coming? So tomorrow morning, in the first half, we are coming. Okay, come. So they saw, paid to 50 crores, recorded machinery, yes. 10 crores, this, raw material, yes, 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 yes. Well, sir, you have the explanation of all the expenses you paid. Now tell me, where is the transaction record of 300 incoming? अरे माय डियर, कैश ट्रांजैक्शन नहीं तो चेक समझो ना यार. In tijori means in bank ka tijori, Gaurav. Tijori means in bank ka tijori, okay? Okay. Tijori means bank ka tijori. Okay. So from there I'm issuing the check for various. So forget about cash. वो सब बात मत करो. मैं वो बोल रहा हूँ कि the income tax people are asking, see, we have the outflow ka list and we have the transaction recorded of the outflow. It is correct. Now, where is the transaction of inflow? So Yogita said, sir, it is from where you got 300 crores. Well, sir, it is given by me. Then why you have not recorded? So Yogita started again explaining, sir, why should I record that? See, what is the definition of the transaction? Exchange of goods and services from one person to another person. If there is an exchange, I have to record. But if there is no two person involved in the exchange, I will not record. But at the same time, income tax department has also given one definition. What? If there is outflow of cash, there is inflow of cash. Devrishi, if there is outflow of cash, there is, so if there is outflow, there should be incoming, na? So where is the incoming? So at that time, Yogita said, oh yes, you are right, sir. But I'm also right on my part. Well, that is a different story. So from where you got this outflow? Who gave this money? Hawala? Chori? From where you got this money? So Yogita is in a deep trouble. On that day, Yogita in a deep trouble. When Yogita has not done any cheating, but she has followed the definition properly. But because of one thinking, that Yogita thought that Yogita always thought that her business, Yogita Enterprise and Yogita Mane, Yogita Enterprise and Yogita Mane are one person. So Yogita thought like that, my company and me are one. So that's the reason she didn't record the transaction. So this happened to Yogita. This should not happen with other people. This rules is invented. Entity concept. According to this entity concept, Yogita Mane and the owner of the business and Yogita Enterprises are two different people. According to entity concept, Yogita Mane and Yogita Enterprise are two different entities. They are two different people. So if you think like that, then yes, Yogita has given 300 crores to the Yogita Enterprise. So this is artificial entity. This is artificial entity. So if you are thinking in that way, then definitely you will be recording this 300 crores transaction. Till that time, you will be thinking that you and your company are one person. There is no another person. So in that case, Yogita is right. So Yogita has suffered, so others should not suffer. So from that day onwards, suppose for that reason, entity concept has been introduced. According to this entity concept, you, the owner of the business, and the business are two different people. Understood? Are two different people. So if you think like that, then definitely 300 crores ka incoming aa jayega. Yes or no? So that is what entity concept gives you to follow. So because of that concept, we are following a tradition that whenever something is brought in by the owner of the company is recorded, whenever something is withdrawn by the partner for their personal use from the business, it is recorded because of entity concept. Okay. So I end my lecture at this note. I hope you understood the concept very. Yeah. So now I will ask you, can you make a statements of McDonald's? Yes. So I just told about my qualification and my, uh, professional, integration, means a partnership with various institutes. I never say something about my teaching style. That should need to be told by you, not by me. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed and you understood whatever I have explained till now. I may be harsh at some time, at some part of the lecture. I might have shouted at you, but you are my bachas. See, though I may be younger or I may be elder than you, but the relationship with right now I'm sharing with you is just you are my bachas. So I will call you bachas. There are, one year, one of the person, one of the student has complained in the institute about me that this professor keep on telling me bachas. He irritated me. Such mail was sent to. So I felt very sad on that day. Such mentality people are there. See, if you feel bad that I'm calling you bacha, beta or beti, I don't mind. You can complain. But that is how I you know teach and I follow that. So Sarfraz, though he may be elder or he may be younger, he is my bacha, he is my beta. Gaurav is my beta. Gaurav, I will come to this point, but in the in the second chapter, beta Gaurav. Definitely, I'll keep this point with you. And the second chapter when it's got over, at that time I'll explain. Thank you so much. The commerce student is also complimenting. Okay. I don't know why that person has complained about that. And luckily what happened, it is bad luck for him. He is in a group of a student. Because you just like that, you made a WhatsApp group. Now they also had made a WhatsApp group. And in that WhatsApp group, I have a student who was with me in the school, in the college, in some college at the degree time. So he told me, sir, one of the students is writing about you that he hit my brain by saying bacha, bacha, bacha. So that is how I come to know that that fellow has saying me like that. And that was a girl and one boy. His name also I know, but I never complain about that. His name is also, no, I know, that is Suresh Wadkar. His name was Suresh Wadkar, not the singer Suresh Wadkar. He is a guru for me. Okay. Acha, now there are people who are asking me question. That there the Ganesh is asking the question. Ganesh, you are I'm not able to read your question because the screen is going very fast. There is no short form, my dear. I will see. Is short form में rules and regulations hai. When you are when you are dealing with the transaction, when you are recording the transaction, you will come to know that because of this concept you are doing this. Sandeep, according to entity concept, an owner, a business and a businessman are two different entity. As per entity concept, an owner and a businessman an owner and a business are two different people. Yeah, Rahul, you wanted to join INS. You never, what is the problem? You have failed in the exam. Ganesh Singh said cash should be inflow and outflow entity concept. No, 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 no. Ganesh, that is outflow of cash is totally different, my dear. See, see, right now I'm not talking about inflow and outflow. I'm talking about the transaction. You need to record the transaction, whatever is brought in by the owner of the company to his company. Okay, Gaurav. Thank you so much, Rajat. I'm here for the non-commerce student. That's the reason. If they are happy, I'm very happy. WhatsApp group is full. I told you that it will be full because the 1006 students were there online, and 600, 300 students were there in the YouTube. So you can join the Telegram group. You can join the Telegram group. WhatsApp group has limitation of 250 students, right? Thank you so much, Vasudev. Thank you, Gaurav, for that appreciation. Thank you, Sayed. ए वो रॉकस्टार वाला पैराग्राफ प्लीज मुझे चाहिए, प्लीज एनीवन प्लीज स्टॉप. आई वांट दैट रॉकस्टार वाला पैराग्राफ बिकॉज दैट इज ऑल माय सेविंग, दैट इज व्हाट आई एम अर्निंग. सो प्लीज वो रॉकस्टार वाला, प्लीज रॉकस्टार वाला मैसेज जो आया, जिसने भी डाला हो, प्लीज रॉकस्टार वाला मैसेज किसने डाला था, प्लीज अगेन पुट इट ऑन द स्क्रीन ना. थैंक यू उमेश सुधार, थैंक यू उमेश. एक मिनट, एक मिनट, एक मिनट. सही हो नहीं, मेरे को मिल गया, मिल गया. मुझे वो कमेंट चाहिए था. इट इज माय एसेट, सो आई स्टोर सम ऑफ द मैसेजेस for my whenever I feel sad now, whenever I feel sad, I just read this. I just read this. लेकिन वो रॉकस्टार वाला मैसेज मुझे कॉपी करने नहीं मिला तुम लोग का. थैंक यू वेरी मच. Yeah, there is 14 concept. This concepts are very much necessary to understand. Okay. Thank you, Prashantini. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Yes, Seema, I always teach from my heart because I love my profession. So that is the reason you are enjoying. And my success lies in your happiness. यार अभी एक मैसेज बहुत बड़ा था लेकिन वो एकदम फटाफट चला गया. अच्छा, see, I will request you to please send your feedbacks because I'm not able to copy that, on your on my mail ID. Whether it is positive, negative, all welcome. I don't mind, my dear. Yeah, this is my mail ID. This is my mail ID. Please, 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 please send your feedback on my mail ID. Okay. Thank you, Deepak Sharma. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is my mail ID. Please send your feedback, and if you like my lecture, so please subscribe my channel. Mr. Suresh, 1976, and my daughter's channel also. If you like my lecture, there is no compulsion. Thank you so much, Gaurang. Thank you so much. Please, Alfaz. Oh, what a beautiful name! It is very difficult to pronounce at the same time. Sarfraz. Thank you, Sarfraz. Thank you so much, मेरा बच्चा. बिरयानी चाहिए तेरे से मेरे को. All 14 concepts are mandatory for the company to adopt. Yeah. See, all concepts, not only 14, there are many more concepts, but these are the basic concepts which everyone knows. As a student, you should know. As a student, you should know. प्लीज जिसने भी रॉकस्टार का जो भी भेजा ना, उसको रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं कि मुझे मेल भेजे प्लीज. Thank you for your blessing, Zafar. Thank you so much for your blessing. And one more. Thank you for the prayer, Zafar. Thank you for your prayer. Thank you so much. Thank you, Zafar. मेरे को मिल गया रॉकस्टार का मेरे को मिल गया. थैंक यू जफर, थैंक यू सो मच. ठीक है. Important chapter, all the chapters are important, my dear. It is not like that ki I am saying you to do the third chapter on your own, so that is not important. No, no, please don't take that wrong assumption. Don't take that assumption, please. That is wrong. I am saying you third chapter do it on your own because it is easy to understand from the video. Because I know I am not able to complete all the 4 chapters. That is the reason I told you. So all the chapters are important, Nitin. ठीक है. चलो then. Bye bye. See you because I am hungry. आज मैं जल्दी सो जाऊंगा बिकॉज मेरे को इतने दिन से मैं रोज सुबह 5:30 बजे उठ के साढ़े 5 बजे उठ के 6:30 बजे निकल जाता था बिकॉज राउंड वे फ्रॉम थाने टू थाने स्टेशन बाय बाइक, फ्रॉम थाने स्टेशन टू घाटकोपर by train, then metro till Andheri, again train from Andheri to Malad, and from Malad taking rickshaw to INS Amla. And from while coming back, again I have to come back to Bhanduk for Andheri to, so I go to Jetty, Mud Jetty. From Jetty, I take a this thing ferry. Okay, from ferry, I get down and take a rickshaw and reach to the Warsaw metro. And from Warsaw metro, I take a train to Ghatkopar. So this is the thing happening from last 4 days. And this will be same for the coming 8 days. Because I have the training session for 8 days there. Okay. So, but still, I'm not tired because you people are so interactive. Amazing. So that kept me alive. Otherwise थोड़ा डाउन हो जाता था एनर्जी, बट तुम लोग ने मेरे एनर्जी को गिरने नहीं दिया. यू आर माई चार्जर्स. तो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट. लव यू ऑल. गुड नाइट. टेक केयर एंड स्टे सेफ माय डियर. ओके. बाय बाय. सी यू. Hello, are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Thank you, Anamika, for that compliment, मेरा बच्चा. Anamika, thank you so much. Right now I saw your, because it is not moving up. So it is still there. That's the reason I can read your message now. Thank you, Anamika. God bless you, beta. Thank you, Janvi. Thank you, everyone. Now you can, thank you so much. You can leave, beta, क्योंकि तुम लोगों को भी भूख लगता रहेगा. Thank you, everyone. Shilpa Goswami, please send your feedback because I cannot read your, I'm feeling very bad. I cannot read your message because the screen is so moving fast. So please send your feedback on my mail ID, Suresh Pujari, Pujari 00 @gmail.com. 00. Rehan. Thank you, Priyanka. Mandhavkar. Please, the screen is moving and I'm feeling very bad that I'm not able to read because that is my, that is my revenue. That Manju, The screen is moving so fast, I'm not able to reply, my dear, to your question. Yes, Ganesh, definitely I'll do that. No, there was a question of 20,000 something something, but it went fast. So you send your query to across to me in my mail ID. This is my mail ID. Please share your take your my mail ID 00@gmail.com. Please share your query on my mail ID. No, this lecture get recorded, na, and in the recording get audited by the management. So it will be difficult. Akash, please subscribe my channel and my daughter's channel also, Diksha Pujari. Okay, fine. Bye bye. Take care. If you have any query, any questions, please share it with me on my mail ID. Acha, you want the link? Okay, I'll give you the link, beta. Just hold on. I'll give you the link. I'll give you the link of the today's lecture at the same time. Acha, if you want to download the lecture, you have to go to the notice section, student notice section in the website of the college with your and log in there with your password ID. Thank you, Rehan. Okay, and there you get the link. From that link you can download the lecture. Okay. So meanwhile, I'm giving you all the link of WhatsApp group, of the Facebook, as well as of the today's lecture. The link is the last link. Okay. Chalo then. Bye bye. Take care. See you.